Okay. Hey, you guys! It's Drunk Monkey 42 here. Long time no see. We've had holiday vacations going on, and we also had down sick time. So hopefully everybody's New Year is going off to a great start. Ours has been rocky. And no Bullwinkle. So we are back again to play some Dungeons and Dragons. DMing for some friends and family members here to get going. I guess we'll try to get it started here. So a recap of everybody who's at the table. Starting with my right hand side, I have Riley, who's playing Mal. Next to her, I have Justin, who is playing Thoron. Next to him, I have Zach, who is playing Priqrin, aka Peter. I gotta say that one because I'll say Peter a lot. Next to him, I have Jason, who is playing Bahst. Next to him, I have Sarah, who is playing Bernnice.
What up, yo?
And next to her, I have Ron, the two-tone color, playing both Bart and Bertram.
Hi and hello.
Bertram
needs a shield.
That was both those characters. And of course, I am Drunk Monkey, the DM, but I am also Ryan, the DM, for you during this campaign episode. As a reminder, we are playing the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Now, I will recap this a little bit here for you guys, as it has definitely been a while since we've sat down to play. So, you guys, last time we were here, you guys were technically in the middle of a battle, and it was a battle of some minotaurs after you've come down through a mirror to this 12th floor, which you finally figured out it was the 12th floor, by the way, but on the last episode. You came through a mirror, got down here, fog everywhere, walking about, end up getting led to a minotaur type ambush where you guys were fighting. Eventually, out of nowhere, like a nice, beautiful looking man or whatnot came and said, hey, I have another colleague. He'll help escort you to our master area. Just go over there and they'll get you to a safe area. I'll be right behind you. You guys went ahead and took the help and started getting going, especially since the minotaurs had blown a horn and it sounded like more were on their way. They led you up through the maze area to like a iron web-like structure where you guys were able to squeeze through pretty easily. Anything that was medium or smaller was able to get through. And they took you to the keep, a drow fortress, if you would, wise. You saw that when you got to the opening, it was about 100-foot high cavern. The cavern-wise is dotted with a bunch of stalactites. Still around the walls of this fortress that's still about 2 foot high fog. The wall itself had about a 30-foot tall outer walls and about 40-foot high towers that stagger throughout the wall structure of it. The finish of it was a smooth black stone around there. I almost like obsidian, but not really quite obsidian. I mean, it's not that expensive. I guess it's a little bit more polished black stone, I guess you could call it. Tops of the walls looked like they were tapered in line with about 5-foot tall stone spikes that were spaced about 10 feet apart or so. Now, as you were led in to the opening of the walls by your escort, you did notice that the fog itself seemed to stop just shy of the doors of this fortress, of this keep type area, and did not seem to penetrate the walls. Inside, even though you were kind of ushered on and pushed forward to keep moving, there were plenty of soldiers that were in here. Several were in the court area where you guys were walking through. That looked like they were sparring, training, whatnot. But you were led to the front of this beetle-like spider structure, and the door was open. As it was open with your light, you have noticed that a bunch of bats, before you went inside, were also kind of getting a little spooked because there is no light at all around in this keep at all. So some of the bats have been flying and everything else. Led you inside. You noticed a little bit of spiders that would scurry off, especially from the light. Led you into a little guest room. Had you wait there. You guys had waited there enough to get a short rest. And then after which you were greeted by the same person that led you in and said that she was ready to see you. You were led into the room where a conversation struck out. She did offer a few of you guys glasses of wine. I think a few of you took it up, took the wine up, and went in and had some with her. She actually seemed very pleasant due to the fact that one of you carried a book on the hip of your belt that was of a certain house that they're having a war against. So the pleasantries between her and you guys actually were very good. While you were having this conversation, two other drow from a different house or a different source came in, telling her that this is the last time and last offer that a certain wizard, or so, if you would like to say, a person named Hollister was going to offer them. And then after that, it was basically a war or so it would become in bouts between them. He would not offer him aid, and he would pretty much shut off any type of resources or whatnot. She did not like the attitude. One of you snuck off a mind sliver, I think, or something like that, to one of the guests, which caused him severe pain, which also caused the other person of that pair to react, to begin to cast a spell. She did not appreciate that, and as the spell was casting, she countered it, followed up by the gentleman that's with her countering or doing hold person, or it was the other way around. He either did it and she hit hold person. It's been a minute. One of them held him and long enough for the guards to rush in and take him down. And about that time, she tells him, "Hey, take him to the interrogation room with the other two. We'll deal with him in a little bit." She asked you guys for alliance. It was a little bit back and forth. Especially alliance of being able to summon a demon under their control that can trick the minotaurs into becoming their allies to go up to another floor and take control over that to be able to push and take out the other house. Y'all eventually did agree to do such thing. With that, she gave you each a symbol of her house, which is like a scarab that represents her house. Anybody associated with her house would not mess with y'all.
That House of Freth? Right.
Yes.
Okay.
The House of F, and then the House of A is the one they're at war with, which I can't pronounce that one very well. But she gave each a little scarab. It also allows you to go in and out of the keep wise. Otherwise, the doors inside the main to go outside would not open for you. So she kind of gives you a little bit of information and stuff like that. Now, it seems weird, but I'll say I'll tie that in with a roll here in just a second. But anyways. So she basically tells you, wear this. Anybody within my house or under my control will not harm you, guys. You'll be free to do what you need to do. All I ask is for the help, him to summon it, to get control, and do this. And in exchange, they would also offer their services as well. So if you needed help with anything, she would be able to help you guys out as well. So it was kind of a mutual exchange of, I wouldn't say resources, but Yeah, a mutual exchange of helping each other out. So with that, she one of the guards came back in to kind of show you back to the room and everything. You do have right now currently free reign to be able to walk around, but she does advise you to, if you do such, to make sure that you make sure your weapons are stowed. Do not pull your weapons out. That will not be good. So you can walk around, you can check out the facility, but just keep your weapons at stow. So with that, if anybody wants to give me a perception roll as you're getting out of this room.
That's okay.
Bertram, what'd you get? What'd you roll? 19. Okay. No matter what, it's gonna beat me. Jesus Christ. I rolled an 18. Man.
Once
I
I
got
paint mine,
22.
I'm gonna bring it, but probably only once.
These windows are
Above 10. That's not.
Yeah, I mean,
Inside of the windows.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we get? All right.
21.
I mean, people rolled. I'm just going to ask whoever rolled. What'd you get?
Got 20.
20.
That's what I got.
Okay.
Yeah, but you got like plus what? 9?
No, 4. I
Oh,
got
okay.
14.
It's not really too hard to tell, but for those of you that had the high rolls,
15.
her dress itself makes her look slim and in a way, but as you're leaving, you do notice that a position that she turns, you do notice that she looks like she is with child.
Is with child.
Okay, it makes sense.
So
That's-
she is with child. Yeah.
With the baby belly.
And there is a slight resemblance between the male and the female that were in that room. But you do notice that she is with child. But you are led back to the guest room where you guys were at before. You do have the opportunity to take a long rest, but again, as well as where we stopped it, I wanted to backtrack just a bit before you had the long rest, just in case anybody was wanting to check out anything. The guard himself, as he's leaving, he goes, he points to a couple of doors as you're walking and tells you, hey, there's a kitchen pantry right here. If you're hungry, you can make yourself something to eat. There's a bath available over here if you need to. Please stay away from that room and that room, as those are off limits. Otherwise,
Are they guarded?
there's nobody guarding them. He's just
Give them the
it's more or less,
Courtesy.
yeah, it's just, hey, please stay out of those rooms. It would be nice. I mean, I don't know how other way to say it, but yeah, he's just like, that room's off limit, but you can go in that room and get yourself something to eat or whatnot, make yourself something to eat if you're hungry. If you want to clean up or anything, you can go in this room and you can bathe and everything, and that's free.
Pantry room.
I look over to Sarah.
Yeah.
I say,
Sarah.
I say, look at Bernnice and say, I wonder if it's good enough for royalty. Sarcastically.
I laugh at you.
Yes.
Yes.
Sandwiches.
Sandwich?
Sandwich. Here you go have salmon.
If there were a time of day, if it were you're underground and all that.
For a hot dish for this weather.
with
Hot dish.
for the time of
Oh,
day,
it's cold.
everything of where you guys are at, I would say
But what about a Danish?
it's pushing. I would probably say it's probably pushing maybe late
It
afternoon.
snows.
Oh,
Baker.
Not too late,
He
but
used to make his
Yeah, it's still probably pushing more like late afternoon. But again, you had a short rest, so you feel a little bit relaxed. Well, as relaxed as you can be. But yeah, for the most part.
they didn't say anything about dinner, or they didn't offer. There wasn't a-
They're not offering to make you or bring you food. They're telling you if you want food,
Get it yourself.
kitchen's right there. You can go in the kitchen, help yourself through the pantry. There is a cook, but he is more of like an army cook.
The rooms that we were told to stay out of,
Yes.
Our comparison to the kitchen and the pantry and all that, are away from them or close to them, or
The one you were actually told to stay away from before you went into the room, it was the room between the door you guys just came out of and the door you went into for the room on the same side of the wall. So it would have been this room right here.
And the guard told us as we walked by there to.
Yeah, he said stay out of that room. So when he walked out, he pointed to the left and said stay out of that room. Right there, he pointed over here. I'm trying to pointed the door that's almost straight across and said that's the bath area if you need it, clean up, rest, whatever. Pointed as you started going down the wall, he pointed to the left again and said there's the kitchen pantry area. Stay out of this room. And then your room's right next door where you guys were heading to.
We'll go to the room then. Our room.
Our room.
I
yeah.
think we're pantry rating.
Yeah.
I mean-
already?
Yeah.
That's
I think
power
I should
shot.
get I think we should have. I need a bath.
Okay, go
I
to
need
the
a
bathroom.
Okay.
Royalty over here needs a bath.
I guess as we go by those rooms to go to the various places, Bertram just wants to
had a royal
go
bath.
more slowly than normal by them and
You're
just
never gonna
listen
avoid
and
that.
see if there's any
60
insight or
years.
anything.
Thousands of years, aren't they?
Yeah, for that, I'm gonna ask you to give me a perception check for that one in particular.
2.
95.
How bad was that?
Nat 20.
Oh.
So what? 39.
Okay, so coming out of that room that you guys were just in, which was called, I'll just give you the name of the room that you were coming out of. It's so stupid. They call it the mother brother, but that doesn't make sense.
The mother brother.
Yeah, it's basically her little sanctum, whatever. I'll yeah.
Oh, the mother broth. No, the mother is Brother.
It's mother brother.
Orange.
It's just saying mother brother for as far as that's the room right there.
Okay.
Kind of gives away. It's her brother.
Okay.
They're related by blood, but it's her brother. Anyways, as you're coming out of that room to the left, you do hear sounds of muffling and sounds of chains coming from that room to the left that he told you to stay out of. As you're going down the hall, the room in between, you don't hear anything from that at all.
It's a normal door with a handle.
It looks like all
Yeah.
the other doors, yeah. There's nothing else different.
Very complex.
So
And then, like, from what I'm looking
Oh, that's
at,
not as
there's
bad as,
absolutely
like
no
I said,
light
alright, those
other
rooms
than
move.
her light source.
right. The only light source that's really provided in this place is the one that you guys are giving off. Now, in this room that you are in, there is a lantern that has its shutters closed, but I think one of you actually kind of went over there and messed with it. It does have a continuous flame spell put on it, so you can open that up and light the room up with that as well. But for the most part, this whole entire area is completely unlit.
I think that we should open the lamp because I know some of us don't have dark vision.
Thank you,
Okay.
Bernice.
We got a
Remember.
party of you that can taste sound.
Well, some of us don't.
It's blue this time.
Schnozberries taste like schnozberries. Oh yeah, because I don't.
So I guess we're
like-
rating the pantry.
I
First things first.
guess. Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
So, wrong freaking. All right. So you guys, if you're watching, wrong click of the mouse. You went out this room here. Okay. He said to stay out of this door here.
And just the arrow.
I see only the arrows.
Yep, that's it.
That's what I'm pointing towards. If you see the arrow that I'm pointing with, or probably not, because you're not in that hallway, are you?
Nope.
We zoom
Yeah,
out,
that's
but
why.
yeah, we can see the arrows.
Okay, well, if you zoom out, you can see the arrow on the screen, even though it's dark.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so let's see here. Here, I'll just grab you guys again. I'll put you out in the hallway. I forgot about the light. There we go.
I hate my sideways.
All right, so I completely forgot the line of sight. All right, so you guys came out of this room here.
Okay.
All right. He said to stay out of this door here, which is where you were hearing the sounds of muffling and chains. The bath is through this door here, the bath area. The kitchen pantry is in this door right here. All right. And he said to stay out of this room here. That's right down here. Your guys' guest room is over here in this room, over here. So, I don't have it set up for doors, so you probably won't see any doors or anything because I didn't go through and map doors on here.
Right, because
Well, you'd be able to click on the door and open it up.
oh, Roger that. Okay.
So,
Roger.
I didn't have time to go and set it, so that's my fault. Anyways,
It's not your fault.
so
All right, Thoron.
who?
Why don't you go
who
take
what?
a bath, and I'll make a sandwich for you, and I'll make a sandwich for me, and
Oh, appreciates it.
I'm not making sandwiches for anybody else. Well, maybe Bart, but that's it.
I don't think
It's
you
a-
make
it's
a
a-
sandwich big enough for
It's
me.
a.
Nope.
It's a
No,
Okay.
I got you.
So who's going to the kitchen/pantry area?
Me.
Me.
I will.
2, 3.
There might be knives
I'm going
flying.
as well.
No.
I'll follow Bertram and Bard. We're gonna make it like a.
No, we're making.
Okay, so basically
Sandwich.
the rest of you
It's
guys.
gonna be a duck sandwich.
So everybody but Thoron.
What's Thoron doing?
He's
Bathing?
bathing, yeah,
Bathing.
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 And they have a,
Bathing.
they have
And
a
then when
sauna
he's
in
done,
there.
I'll use the sauna.
The sound.
There's a sauna.
Spicy rocks.
Same.
There we go.
Spicy rocks.
Spicy rock. Why is it spicy?
Moist, spicy rocks.
Oh.
All right.
Soup of the day.
So
Look, no flavor.
in the main area of the kitchen, the main room of this area is a kitchen, of course. You do see a door just off the side in the room. That is the pantry area. It does have counters and cupboards lining the outer walls. You do notice that there are 2 unarmed and unarmored male drow that are in here. They seem to be more like the cooks of the area.
They're unarmored.
Unarmed. They seem to be pretty much looks like a casting a spell or whatnot on one of these stoves, but for the most part, they seem like they're preparing food for.
How do they react to us being in there?
They do stop for a minute, not really a minute, but they do stop and kind of stare. But are you guys wearing the scarab?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
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 So they stop and they kind of like give you a once over look at it, but you're wearing that emblem, that scarab on you. So they kind of just go back to what they were doing. Since you have the emblem,
Are they cooking food?
they are preparing food, yes. But again, like I said, think of this as a military kitchen camp thing. So they're making a big
This is like pizza.
pot of whatever.
Oh, I had
But they are here. But there is a well-stocked pantry over there. Just tell me what you guys are doing and in here.
I need bread.
Giant
I need the
sandwich.
weirdest ingredients.
Just watching.
I'm making a sandwich for me and Bart and
That's close.
Thoron.
I'm making a hearty stew.
So if I make a
Send
weird
us
sandwich,
sausage.
would you eat it?
Most likely.
Okay. We're gonna have a competition who can eat.
Submarine
But-
stamp.
We're
Giant
weird.
submarine
We're gonna make
sandwich.
two
For himself.
giant sandwiches, one for you and one for him, and they're gonna have a
If
competition.
he
to see who
asks
can eat it first.
nicely, you can have a sandwich.
I constitute.
Down. I am down. Let's do
But
this.
you won't know what's on the sandwich.
I'm down. Let's do this.
He's got a higher constitution.
Yeah, I maxed out my
He's gonna be a snob
constitution.
about
I have
it.
haste though.
I'll make him a sandwich on his bike.
After Bernice makes the first sandwich and sets it to the side, Bertram casts Mage Hand and just picks up the second sandwich. Fucking-
Okay.
Not surprised.
So
Not at all.
it sounds like Bernice and Mal go into the pantry and start gathering
Yeah.
stuff and everything else.
I'm making the sandwich in the pantry.
Me and Thoron are over here going like this.
He's not in there.
I'm in the back.
No,
He's
we're on the
taking it
table.
No,
I'm in the back.
There's
in the bath.
there's counters, but there's no tables in here.
Oh,
I'll just
Again,
meet you back at our room.
all right. I'll meet you there then. I'll grab me an ale along
Can I
now.
make improvised
I
weapons?
pull out my
So
Yeah.
wand
got a
and
knife?
Sure you
I'll get to you in just a second.
Oh.
So you guys go in there. You gather some
I need to make
some food or whatnot. There are some breads of various sorts, and meats and whatnot. So whatever you want to say you have, I'm going to say that's what's in there.
Okay, good.
So
Is there one that looks close to expiring?
sure,
Cool, that's the one we're using for his sandwich.
Oh
That's
my God.
fucked up.
Hey, I
it
told you.
it may be close to expiring, or it just smells like it's close to
Like
expiring.
really good
With
cheese.
Bart's creating
Doesn't
hack
really
weapons.
smell like a barbarian.
He's going to create an improvised weapon.
Somebody
He's
said
going to
they don't
create a
know how to
table
spell,
for them to
so.
work on.
Your sandwich.
Well, there's
Well,
counter
his
space
is
to
nice.
work
So
on.
there's
But
no table.
there's a
I
counter
don't
space.
think
It's
that's
just
what I said.
no table.
It probably isn't.
Okay, when you do that, you do get the attention of one of the guys. He goes, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, I put
Need
another
this-
H.
He needed a table for a sandwich.
Counts are not good enough.
Extra space.
Extra.
We got a big guy. He
We
needs
got
a big sandwich.
Yeah, big sandwich.
Big guy, big sandwich.
All right,
I am bottling at the mouth.
just
Are the girls getting annoyed?
Just-
Have that prepared, okay.
just clean up after you get done, please.
I got you, sir.
And they go
Yeah.
back preparing the meal.
I need. We're gonna put.
Mustard, peanut butter, ham.
No. No.
Ham? What?
Yes, Bam.
Mustard, peanut butter, ham.
Bam.
Spam.
So,
Whatever.
Spam
Just-
eggs,
just-
spam, spam.
go on, just to let you know your area where you're in. There is an iron tub that stands in the area with an iron pump nearby. The pump draws water in from what you assume would be like an underground hot spring beneath the fortress. The tub is not filled. You have to fill your own damn tub.
It'll take me an hour. I'm gonna take a short rest in the
We're gonna
meantime.
put
It's not going to take you an hour to fill it, but
No, it's gonna take me
Sure.
about 10 minutes to
some bread.
10, 20
But I'm going to lay in there for
A
an
piece of
hour.
bread.
Yeah.
They want bread.
he's gonna definitely prune up in
Go
there.
ahead.
But just to give you an idea of what that room situation looks like for you,
Depends on how long it takes for it to draw out.
doesn't really take too long
Okay.
to fill. It seems like
15
it
minutes?
fairly flows. Like even in between the pumps, it still feels like the water is flowing out pretty good. You know how normally it'll flow and then it kind of backs off a little bit as you're going, and then it picks up again as you're pumping. This is a pretty steady as you're pumping it, so it doesn't take too long to fill up. Within a couple of minutes, you're probably already nipple high by sitting in the tub. It's probably already not nipple high, but like
Of course, I wash myself.
Navel.
before going in.
navel high or whatnot.
Ooh,
Give it
It's that one.
give it within 5 minutes. You probably have it a good, almost
I don't need it
filled.
too high.
It'd be if you get in it, it'll be like to the brim if you get into it. If you really want it that high.
Oh no, I'm not a big guy.
Okay, so within the 5 minute range, you'll get it to where you want it.
Okay.
It probably won't take you more than 5 minutes to fill it up to where you want it.
You're
So-
also a dwarf. You don't need 30.
Within that 5 minutes, we have somebody that made an improvised table out of a spell of his,
Let's
and we
It's an
have
improvised weapon.
yeah.
If I had to smash you with it, I'm smashing you with it.
And we have apparently a
Tally
couple of people that are making sandwiches.
Yes.
I'm making the best sandwich in the house right here. I'm making 2 of the best sandwiches right now.
They're going to say tuna sandwich. What?
Yes.
There
There
Tuna
might be.
loops is the worst thing I've heard today.
Tuna loops? Is that what you said? What?
Loops and tuna.
So you smash it in there.
Carbonated ranch.
All right.
What's
Why?
one thing that no one
have to be-
likes?
In the meantime.
Okay.
After we have this sandwich, after Bertram has the sandwich that he made sandwich.
So yeah, she had just finished the sandwich, reached over to grab something else, and the sandwich is
I
probably
didn't want that on
gone.
my sandwich.
As a glaze.
Yes.
He's gonna take that and just
His thing.
meander. Like, I'm not gonna go into any place I'm not supposed to be, but I just want to look around.
Except
for
you
the-
have
the
one piece of
tactical ins and
pumpernickel
outs.
bread
And this is
and 2 pieces
Bertram?
of potato bread.
Bertram.
So he's
And
gonna
he has
leave the
2
kitchen.
pieces
Yep.
of pumpernickel
Okay,
bread.
Yeah,
I'm just
and
gonna
1 piece
pull you out of the kitchen.
He's just gonna go for a stroll.
Okay.
Devil's sight. Yep.
No.
There's nothing. Oh.
I'm looking at a plump man.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
you-
he's just gonna stroll the
Okay.
perimeter and
Just,
just eat my sandwich and
I-
look at things.
All right. You get close to the bath, and you hear sounds of Thoron kind of humming and singing a little bit to himself, like, "I'm the greatest. Yes, I'm the greatest. All
That
hail
is
to the
something.
Thoron. Yes, I'm the greatest." Oh. Anyways,
Oh yeah, you won't know what's in your sandwich until you eat it.
pretty simple on that one.
I told you, shenanigans.
She
But-
started around fucking around.
What pulls you away? If you just give me another perception check, because you're obviously doing this. And are you trying to be quiet while doing this?
I'm not being like clanging around, but I'm also not. I mean, I don't want it to look like I'm being shadier than I am. Just walking around.
Well, it's whether you want to mask your steps from clicking, or if you want to just.
I'm gonna go as quietly as possible.
Okay.
0.6 for perception.
All
I
right.
mean, roll stealth.
Yeah, because you're kind of just listening. You're just kind of wandering around, but you're not trying to draw attention to yourself in a way. So yeah, let's just go ahead and roll. Let's roll stealth.
23.
Okay. So as you kind of get in between both the bath and the room you just left, you heard Thoron, but you heard sounds coming back from that room where you met her, Faith.
The mother brother room.
Yeah, we'll say the mother brother.
Room.
Anyways,
Is that an uncle grandpa?
Sister
do
cousin.
you speak Elvish?
Bertram does.
Okay. So you start hearing a little bit of shouting coming from that room, female voice in Elvish, followed by the male that was in there as well. And you draw in a little bit closer, and you can make out towards the end of what he just said, and it was, "Sister, just give it some time. We will find out who's trying to poison you in no time. He'll break soon. I guarantee it." She responds fairly loud as to him and everything before you hear, as if she's going further away from the room, like she's moving somewhere else, further away.
That room that we were in wasn't their living chamber. That was like a dining room, like a meeting room.
It was like a meeting type room, yes.
And there was other exits out of that room that we.
There was at least 2 other doors in that room. But you hear her saying, "I can't believe that the father of my children would have done that," is kind of what it fades off as she's walking.
Over easy.
Interesting.
So,
I'll be going.
Better season my. Oh, yes.
I just pause long enough to listen, but not long enough to be shady.
right.
Peppa.
And with the stealth check, again, you're not making any noise as you approach the door. You kind of just listen in, and you're able to move away from it without really
Best
making any
sandwiches.
noise of showing that you were there at the door.
Oh,
Competition.
Yeah, you had advantage. You definitely had advantage with it, but
I like the advantage number better.
okay. Either way, it was still a pretty high number.
35.
Yeah.
Top 10 condiments.
So, that kind of occurred. Is there any other areas in this hallway that you're wanting to check out or go up towards or do while you're out in this hallway?
Bart, once he gets his sandwich,
Not with that mix.
are you guys using the table or not?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm using the table. I'm using.
Yeah, we're
all my
definitely
reasons.
using the table.
And I'm actually talking with Priqrin about this book.
Oh, we
that
are?
She was, yeah,
What's up
just
with
like
Oh.
under my breath, just kind of whispering, like not making it obvious, but she's like, "So, what's this thing about this book? Like, what?"
We'll talk more after we're done making this massive sandwich. How'd you get enough bread?
Interested in a sandwich.
I
Yes.
don't know.
You're pulling a Chet stain over here, my dude.
Eat a sandwich.
Eating the sandwich. Right on. Okay,
Where's Thoron?
here's Bart.
Bath.
Here's your sandwich.
I'm gonna take a 30-minute bath.
30, so I have 30 minutes to
I'm gonna
make
go find him.
Here, wait, I'm gonna go. Wait, let me make
Salad
my sandwich.
tastes
I'll come
weird.
with you. I want
What?
to be able
barbecue
to.
sauce.
No, I leave you. I got my sandwich.
What's on sandwich?
I will say drow ale is weird.
I checked the door.
You know,
that
I'm just
Thoron's
gonna say
in.
all condiments.
Is it locked?
Oh, which door?
Thoron's bath door.
Possible.
Thoron, did you lock that door when you went in there?
Oh yeah, you betcha.
Is it locked?
Oh yeah.
If he said he locked it, then yeah, it's
Wait,
it's locked.
is it a key lock or is it like a?
Sure.
It's key lock, so I wouldn't
Sure.
have locked it.
All right. I check it to see if it opens, and I just bust my head in. Thoron!
I cover my nipple and say, "What?"
Oh, I didn't. Oh, sorry. You got an ale?
A what?
Did you bring any ale?
Yeah, I got like 3 more. What do you need?
I got a sandwich, but I got no ale.
That is not a good recipe. There.
I give
Oh
you
my
the
God.
96% ale.
Holy fuck. I grab the bucket and I take it. We're making sandwiches when you're done.
As you're walking away, I say, "Don't forget to add." Oh, he's gone.
No, I tell them they're sandwiches when you're done.
Oh, that hurries up my bath.
There's this season.
And I go back to the room by myself.
Like a loner.
I'm done with my.
No matter what
I'm
year
done.
they got it.
I'm done with my sandwich, and I'm done with Thoron's sandwich. I'm gonna take Thoron's sandwich to him.
Crunchy.
I knock.
Gritty.
Thoron, are you decent? Well,
Are
moderately
you
decent.
decent?
Covered yourself up.
Would that be like a sleight
Roll.
of hand?
Just roll something for me.
I'll do a sleight of hand.
Why is the hair on the nipples longer than the rest of his body?
Okay.
You've
This
definitely
is
not
why
seen
I
my
leave
beard.
you.
So yeah, just roll something
It's
for me.
going like this.
Be the king schlong.
We forgot cheese.
I'll do athletics. So that's a 16.
Oh, nice.
So you knock and you ask him if he's decent. You hear a muffle sound, and a bunch of kind of clanging a little bit, which gets you to just open up the door.
Breastplate.
Yeah, he is. You got there just in time as he's yanking up his pants.
Okay.
You probably get a little bit of butt crack, but not too terrible.
I haven't seen from my brother, so.
And he looked like he might have stumbled over his chest piece a little bit as he was hopping, trying to get his pants on. But he's there, half or his pants on, but the top half is
Okay.
not.
It's all good. So have your sandwich if you want to eat it in here, or you can.
Hold on,
whatever.
I'll be out in a second.
Okay. Do you have ale? I take it my brother asked.
That's what that was for. I hope he got the one I told him to get.
I don't know. He just grabbed. I thought he had a barrel or something. I don't know. Grabbed one of them.
Okay. Yeah, he got one.
Okay.
I only got 2 more.
Okay. I'll take your sandwich into the room.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
But it's not done yet.
Trust me, you don't want to drow ale.
It's
weird.
dusty.
Dusty. I don't know why. It's like an really old Coke.
They don't have ale, so I don't know what he's drinking. They have wine.
The wine was fine.
Yeah.
He went and found an empty glass with dust.
Yeah.
Ale. That is the bathroom, boss.
It might have said bile,
Right.
but a letter rubbed
For
off.
the ale, I have an extra one that I've already used and cleaned out. Do you want to fill it with bath water and give it to Bahst?
Oh damn. Oh damn. Oh damn.
I ain't that dumb.
Oh wow.
No,
It's gonna be foamy too, so it's gonna look
Royal
like ale.
Reserve.
So we actually.
Yeah.
It's the black label for sure.
You know what's funny is the fact that Bart had stood there, or Bertram had stood there, watched these people
Yeah.
come out the hallway, go into the bathroom, and walk away, and didn't even notice that he was fucking standing right there.
Because
Didn't even notice whether you had a sandwich still left in your hand or not. You just like watched
No,
them.
I just watched the whole thing.
These people watching.
I was kind of in a shadow, just a little bit of a shadow. Just
We know he does what he does.
my
It's easy enough because there's no light in the hallway,
Yeah.
so the whole hallway's
right,
shadow.
that makes
It just depends on the angle of where you're standing at. So
my passive perception is 20.
yeah, it's not going to beat his 35 step.
I told
So that's what I'm saying.
John.
Nobody notices them as you walk out in the hallway. You're just like,
nobody cares. Is that how?
it could be that as well.
could be that too.
Freshly cut
Either
lettuce.
way,
Freshly cut. I don't know.
He's fine. He's in the sandwich. Who cares?
right? We're so comfortable.
Oh,
Our group is
one
so
cheese.
comfortable with each other that we're
It's
at
the
the point
block
where
juice.
Yeah, Bart went back to the armor.
Different, like,
Yeah, I
sauce
accept Bart.
like,
Yeah,
little
it's weird.
biscuits in each section.
All right, so Thoron is done with the bathroom.
Almost there, guys!
Do you go in the kitchen or the room?
Where did I see her?
where's
Where
the
did she say?
No,
She
just,
said to my to
Bart said they got sandwiches.
Bart said
I
we got
said-
sandwiches.
Yeah,
Alright, I'm going to the.
I told him
Like
I
in the
told
room.
him that we
Are
were
you
all
saying
I was
in
gonna
the
go to
Where the
the
kid, where
No, I'll
the
probably
kitchen
head back
is.
to the room.
You were told probably in the room.
Take a sandwich.
So just go to the room.
You take the
I want to go to
Okay.
the kitchen.
Okay.
Think they're done. So everything on this one's gonna be on this one too.
Here, boss. I got you an ale.
Ooh. Thank God.
And then
Well, it
some of
smells
this
nice.
stuff
It
is
will
also
smell
gonna
like
be.
ale because I have the ingredients.
Alrighty.
Doesn't smell alcohol.
Did you go back to the room,
I did.
Bernice? Okay, so Bernice did go back to the room. All right.
It's
Sorry,
so
I'm just
silky.
trying to move people
Bam.
who's in the areas together. For the four that's in the kitchen, you finish up your sandwiches now.
Mhm.
I'm assuming.
Yes.
And are you taking them and going back to the room?
Yes.
All right. So you take all the sandwiches and go back to the room. Assuming everybody else follows you in there because they also want the sandwiches because you said you were making sandwiches for people.
I only made 2 sandwiches.
Doesn't matter.
It's enough for everybody, believe
I'm-
me.
Don't worry, I
I'm-
made you a sandwich.
Moving people. Okay.
If they're a pretty good sandwich.
I want to hear this whole sandwich scenario thing going on, playing out because
Bert
Yours-
stays in the hall.
Her
yeah,
shit
I
is way too good.
Why for Bart? Wait.
He just
So-
didn't stay and just watch.
Yeah, you just saw everybody very much
Jelly.
move out of the kitchen, go right in the hall or through the hall and back into the bedroom.
Yeah, they're the same.
You're
thing.
bad.
I don't know. Just pick one.
Great one.
Pork
No,
Bart
no.
finds a good corner spot and lays out his bedroll. Gets a sandwich set up, ale.
Get that.
Just
Yeah,
he takes off his pants,
Not.
Wow.
his boxers, and his
How do you know
takes off
that?
his breastplate.
Did you try it?
You just want to take
Wow.
route.
Right.
Just tired of
It's like,
having
hey, try
her.
this.
Yeah. You just got you got used to being in the dust.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
imagine that. Right there.
The dust.
Thank you.
Okay, so tell me how the sandwich thing plays out that you're doing
Okay.
or whatnot.
Is
So
Bart in the room?
Bart is everybody but Bertram is in the room.
Bart, we need a table.
Why didn't you bring the other one?
I make a table.
He can summon it, right?
Thank you, Bart. Okay. Wait. What about chairs?
There,
No.
there is a bed in this room.
I
Okay.
can't.
Then I
help you
need
with that.
both of you
Oh, you'd have
to
to
sit on
just
the bed and then put like the table like right in front of them.
Okay. We'll do
Can't you
that.
make a table with benches attached?
That's up to the DM.
Can you make?
Is this a cantrip or just?
No, it's my create pact weapon. I'm creating an improvised weapon.
Wait. Oh, what's it called?
So wait a minute. If you throw the chair, will the whole place just start fighting?
Yes.
I mean, It's a stretch, anyways. It's a stretch of what this is. But I thought if it was improvised with, I could-
So you would have to be able to pick it up.
Yeah.
So if you make it any bigger or add any type of chairs that are attached to it, it may not really be something that you would actually be able to pick up to use as an improvised weapon. It then becomes almost a stationary weapon. So that's what we talked about. He was making a table, but somebody asked, can you make one with a bench or a benches on it?
Yeah.
That is why I am explaining this, because the person that's asking is the one who's listening.
Maybe make a picnic table. I could flip it.
That'd be the best. But you have a bed. You do have a bed. You can make it high enough to where somebody can sit on the bed and the table right there.
Just make a little lawn
But-
table.
Or you can make it more of Chinese Japanese style where you can crisscross applesauce whatever on the floor and have a small little whatever they call it
There we go. Yeah.
table.
This is off too.
Just a little table. Just a little service.
Why are they
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, why did they just?
It's mine turn red.
It's mute.
Just unclick it if it went to red. I don't know why it went to red.
Everybody look good?
It showed up.
I always look good.
I don't know when it went red. Did it just go red?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. If you, it just means it went muted. So if you see it, just unmute it. I didn't mute it.
Okay.
We're good.
So I mean, after you did it, it's showing up saying it's registering. So stupid.
Okay, so I'm gonna move my character over here by Bernnice.
Do whatever you want with your tokens. I'm just trying to. I
So
try to
I
put you in
need
the rooms you need to be in.
Thoron and Bahst to be right next to
We're just imagining the bed is probably just a fold-out fucking bed from the wall. Then at this case, in this case, just
We'll keep the light on.
you. Okay. Then here, I'll stand
That's what I used to say in the
since
prison.
he's also holding a sandwich.
The light on.
okay. So go ahead.
So I have prepared 2 sandwiches. They mainly have some of the same stuff. Most of the same
Wait.
stuff.
Is it low carb?
No. You see how big this sandwich is?
We're fighting for our lives. Do you think we care about our diet?
How do you think I got abs like this?
Wow. Why is there?
Well, they're not to be
like
long.
a slack belly?
we need to do some laundry later.
So I prepared Thoron and Bahst a sandwich, and Bart has prepared a table for the sandwich, as you can tell. Thank you, Bart. This feels like a TV show.
That's exactly what this
What's
is.
TV?
So, in both the sandwiches have pumpernickel bread,
Ooh.
either 2 pieces or 1 piece, because I don't like that bread. That bread's gross.
It's
Can I borrow my wand?
No.
He wanted to toast
I'm
it.
gonna eat the sandwich.
Where the fuck
I
are you
can do
going?
it myself. And then there's potato bread. I don't know. I
That
didn't
sounds
know
awesome.
potato bread was a thing.
It's pretty
It's
good.
good.
But one sandwich has 2 pieces, one sandwich has 1 piece.
Club sandwich.
So you got bread, a bunch of things, a piece of bread, a bunch of things, and bread. So there's turkey, ham, chicken, duck, bacon, mustard, mayonnaise, egg, tomato, lettuce, cheese. Okay, and then
Yeah, there should be more positive.
they both have tuna, salmon, clams, chicken,
Jesus.
turkey,
Ooh.
ham, duck, bacon.
It is
Um,
already dangerous.
They both have mustard.
The Taskmaster.
Do they have really toothpicks?
Yes.
No.
What?
I want it then.
She found something and made it out of
Yeah.
toothpick.
She got a steak with some flavor around it.
They both have cottage cheese.
Ooh, there we go.
Maybe mushrooms. Depends on the mushroom.
Wait,
Are we sure about
Psychedelic?
cottage
I'm
cheese?
I don't know. They're
Where
on
we're
the
at, there's a
floor.
mushroom.
On the floor.
I don't know. They were growing off the floor, so I was like, okay.
Wow.
This will be the first time I've eaten mushrooms.
Okay. So one sandwich has
See why I need ale?
I see
one
now.
of the sandwiches has peanut butter and jelly.
Eating the 92 for
The
me.
jelly being peach and grape.
Ooh.
I don't know why it says drag. I'd be that grape.
Grog.
Tomato paste, sauerkraut.
What was it? Did you make a shopping list or did you make a sandwich?
I should have
She put the shopping list in the sandwich. Instead of the kitchen sink, it's the shopping
It's a
list.
shopping list.
One sandwich has the stinkiest cheeses in the planet. And then one of them has all possible condiments I found in that room.
Stilton and clam sandwich.
Oh, and then all of the meats have been doused in clam juice.
I'm actually hungry now.
Wet, clammy Stilton.
And it's not the bacon. It's not like fresh bacon.
I thought that was
either.
duck bacon. You said duck bacon.
No, duck, comma, bacon.
Okay.
Duck bacon good.
I never had it.
Okay, there could be duck bacon too, turkey bacon, chicken bacon, ham bacon.
I can't believe it's not bacon bacon.
Clam bacon?
Yeah, clam bacon. Sure.
I'm guessing roast beef has got to be in
Vegan
here.
Stilton
somewhere.
bacon?
You know, all of the types of meats that you put in a sandwich are in the same. Okay, there you
All
go.
of the types of meat
Alright,
on the planet.
so how are we doing this?
So I
I'm hungry.
put your sandwich in front of you, but you don't know what is on which sandwich. So good luck.
Alright, how are we doing this? I gotta
This
go on
sandwich is
explanation.
at least as tall as Bernnice.
My God. That's
So-
a sandwich.
Look like up to my chin.
Yep.
Thorn might actually have to stand to eat his sandwich.
He has to work his way up, down.
Burgers is only this big. That's all we needed.
How tall
Yeah,
are you?
after they got the first 5 ingredients,
I
that's
got
enough.
the I told the stones.
Yeah.
Without.
Uh,
How tall are you?
4 foot.
She's gonna add another layer,
Before
but
they put the
So
clams on
you're
it.
2 inches
Oh.
taller than me.
So,
So you're like,
3'10".
okay, so the sandwich is at least a good 3'6".
Who walked this into the room?
Me and Priqrin.
They had to hold it hand by hand.
whose idea was this?
My idea.
I thought that was his idea.
No,
It was
Friendship
a-
Raid was my idea. She's making the
Well,
sandwich.
then they said sandwiches. So I was like, sandwich
do
battle.
what?
Alright, so how are we working this?
So-
I'm excited.
The competition is whoever can eat the sandwich the fastest without throwing it up one.
I'll even give you a handicap.
No, it has to be a willing creature.
Alright.
You willing?
What spell were you
I was
talking
going to cast fly on that sandwich.
Well, I think there's enough foul in there to
Well,
Has to be willing.
well, hold on.
No.
It's the sandwich with
It can't not will itself for it.
That's animate objects.
How many things are in it? It can be
That.
considered a creature. It's a shambling mound at this point.
He's not wrong. It's pretty close. You thought an evil wizard right there.
If somebody was invisible and had fly on them, that could make the sandwich fly.
Okay, we're not making
No,
any sandwich.
Bertram can just hold the sandwich and I can cast him to fly.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm opening my mouth.
Now the sandwich is flying.
I unhinge my jaw.
Okay, so you said first one to finish or eat the sandwich without throwing up or something like that?
How are we
I'm
gonna
not
judge
part
this?
of this.
Well, I'm the judge, and Priqrin can be a judge, and Bernnice can be a judge.
I'll
And you know what?
use
Bart
this.
can be a judge too.
Who's the contestant?
There was.
Those two.
Oh.
Oh.
Do you
Bart
want
is just, no, Bart's just eating his little sandwich.
He's like, what the fuck is that?
Bart had a good idea.
I tell you, as the handicap, I'll down this ale before I
And if
leave.
I see anyone spit,
Okay.
barf, or touch me with their sandwich, you're getting backhand slapped.
Alright, I move as far away physically possible from her. I'm like
Drop the
this.
damn sandwich!
Don't worry.
Okay, on a count of now,
Nice.
you eat the sandwich. You might have to do
What are we
some-
rolling?
Hey, come on.
I'm pretty sure it's gone.
It's it's gonna be a couple of fucking cons.
Look, the sandwich is probably like this tall.
So sleight of hand would probably be whoever has the highest sleight of hand is probably who is
Oh, I
faster.
I'll give you a head start.
In that case, fuck the sleight of hand.
Wait, just give me advantage then.
No,
And
he gets
just
a
have,
5-second head start.
Just do we're gonna do probably three cons.
Okay, I got my 3 dice ready.
You'll start off. The first one will be a regular.
Alright.
Resistant.
If it's
I told you
below
it's not nearly as-
10, then the second roll will be at disadvantage.
You don't have
If at the
that.
second, if you don't have disadvantage on the second one, and you
Well, that's
Sorry.
because
the
all these are-
DC will go up.
Right.
If you roll below that one, then it'll be disadvantage on the third one.
Okay.
Because again, the more you consume,
Yeah. The harder it is.
the harder it should be.
I
Alright,
grade that.
I'm ready.
roll.
Is this an
That's
ability?
when you're
Is this an ability check or a
It,
save?
his whole aura thing is not going to help with this situation.
No, this is competition.
I was just
Yeah.
I was just gonna cast resistance on one of them.
It's
No, you
it's more of a check than really. I mean, I guess it is a thing, but it doesn't really matter.
Alright,
That during
I'm
the
rolling.
5
If you
seconds.
really want
That's
to,
what
that's
my
fine.
second
But I only give it to one roll.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Okay, so Thorn has given Boss a 5-second head start.
That's how long it's gonna take me to drink this, baby.
So 3,
17.
2, 1.
I
Okay.
down the
17.
drink.
So he goes and starts eating into it. He doesn't seem like he's too bothered with it. Absolutely fine. Yeah, you have no problems. No problems. He gets done with his ale before he starts taking a bite.
I cast haste right after I'm done with my ale.
That's fine.
Cheating bitch!
Hey, I never said you couldn't cheat.
That's fine, but
I
Roll-
rage.
roll your second. I need you to roll your first real quick for the sandwich. What'd you get?
21. 21.
Okay, cool. Roll your second real fast. Okay, on 1 or 2.
1.
1. Okay.
Dirty 20.
Is that whizzed?
Good job.
A what?
Dirty 20.
Okay, so you're halfway through. He catches up to you on that halfway through.
I got a 21.
Yeah, you're
I
fine.
cast
You're
a
still
haste.
down. You're still down in it. You're not throwing this up yet.
Not yet.
But you're about to finish. I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
God damn it, are you serious?
Yes.
Fuck!
He never did as a wise man.
Fuck! Motherfucker!
I can't
What-
swap in.
what'd you get?
In.
Not one!
Okay.
I'm fucking concentrating eating this sandwich and I get fucked
So
up.
this is completely stupid. You go and start eating the sandwich. You're to about the last bit, and you swear that everything but him slows down and stops, and you just see him pulling down. And you're just like, what the hell? I need you to roll with disadvantage.
Oh no.
That's it.
I think you hit the part where there's peanut
and
butter.
then roll your final roll.
cheese.
That is 21.
I failed. I got a 2.
Okay.
You got skew it
I
in.
got a 2.
Wait, you rolled a 1 last?
And I used different dice too.
You finish the sandwich. How long does that last? Okay. You finish the sandwich, and all of a
It
sudden,
lasts until Thoron finishes the
yeah.
sandwich.
As soon as you finish the sandwich, you went. Told you, I'm the king.
Told you.
Yes.
You just hear. Everybody hears. His eyes got big. Yeah, you lost the
Can I aim
sandwich.
Can I aim it?
You're coming.
I want to aim it at
out.
Thoron.
You're coming out of it. He's pretty close to you.
Misty step.
Where? Onto the wardrobe?
I don't think Misty Step's a reaction.
No,
No, it's not a reaction. It's a bonus action. It's my turn, damn it.
Did we roll?
I am right at Thoron.
Dodge.
It's not an initiative,
Dip,
no.
dive, the
Um,
barf. Well, I told you the sandwiches wouldn't go
You can roll to try to hit.
What am I rolling? Just
What's his AC? What's your AC?
29.
It's 21.
I'm gonna roll unarmed, I guess.
Can I roll to try to hit a moving target?
Roll to hit a moving target was what?
14 plus 8.
Elder glass.
What is going on?
Shenanigans.
I told you shenanigans would happen to them. I warned
14
you.
plus 8, that's what?
What, eight,
22?
what do you get 8 from?
To hit.
Yeah, but what's 8 from?
Unarmed?
Why do you get down an 8
I don't know.
to projectile vomit? That's a projectile in a sandwich.
No,
Oh, he's throwing up.
Oh, okay.
He's trying to aim the throw up towards him.
That's a projectile. Never mind what I do.
Yeah.
I don't do that. I thought you throw
So
it
plus 6. I mean, dirty 20 for ranged.
I mean, that still doesn't hit.
Right?
Yeah,
Can
actually,
I
I
cast
don't know.
lesser restoration?
You should.
I don't know. It's poison,
Hey,
so
if you really want to blast, go
Just
right
like
ahead.
that.
Just tell me
Yeah,
how
my
you're
reaction
doing
would
it.
be, oh fuck.
I'm not going to
Lasting
stop it.
throw up.
This whole room is going to be fucking.
I swear, you better clean this up, please. Because I'm not sleeping and throwing.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah, prestidigitation is.
He prestidigitized.
Yeah, I know.
No.
Prestidigitized.
Okay. You decided not to.
I thought you were going to throw a sandwich out of the guy, but
No, I'll just end up throwing up.
Did I hit Thoron? Wait, you don't have your shield.
My reaction would be, oh fuck.
But you can't eat a sandwich with a shield.
Yeah, it shields at my feet.
No.
interact with an item.
That sandwich had to be a two-hander. It's not just a
Amazing.
It's this fucking tall.
I still got haste
I mean,
going.
he's got clam juice running down. I mean, his beard is full.
It smells like fish, like a dock.
Ew.
I'm just saying it's not pretty.
I hit you with it.
It's not really a straight line shot. So even if you try to move, it's more of a cone.
Can I make sure this didn't touch
Goddamn,
me?
Thorn, you smell like a roach whorehouse after midnight. God damn.
I broke that door down in the
I'm just drinking with fucking sauce.
So I'm gonna have to take a bath.
Oh,
I feel better.
I don't know
I
quite.
bet you
No.
do.
I think
Actually,
I might have to
before you
go
throw
let
us
a
up-
Thoron out.
Before he throws up, I cast command to walk outside.
That's not a reaction.
Oh damn.
I hear it beforehand, like gurgling.
So
No.
Hey, you're right. I'll just take it. I'll take it for the team.
if you had a react,
Man, I'm a king.
even if you went like you had a shield reaction where you could cast shield on yourself, that would have been good. But and if Misty Step was a reaction spell, that would have probably been good. But you just don't have time to react, as you're like yes. Oh.
My mouth is open and everything.
It's a
Can I do a
clam.
perception to see if A landed on me?
No, I made sure I
You
didn't
don't
do
need any
anything.
perception.
She's right
You
beside me.
know.
You would know.
Because I'm closer to Thorn.
You're this cottage cheese.
Takes a clam out of his beard. What the hell?
It might have been cottage cheese.
Oh, it's not even you.
It might have been cottage cheese at one point. It definitely isn't now.
Bernice is gonna have to
Does
find
everyone want to
something.
know
Why
what
is
is on
there
bucket?
jam?
If anything got on you, it was because it got deflected off of Thoron.
So Thoron did
You're
it.
gonna die.
It bounced.
Bounce.
It's Thoron's fault. He bounced it.
But think about this,
Thorn's
Thoron. You
sandwich.
need another bath.
Oh yeah, royal bath.
Yep.
Or
I throw back up on him.
Thorn's
that
sandwich
checks out.
of both of them was the
I need
better
everybody in the
sandwich.
room now to give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Everybody else besides him gets that +3.
Not Bahst or Thoron. I need everybody else who's in the room to give me a Constitution.
Yeah,
sorry.
Oh shit.
The +3s,
That
no,
checks out.
no. Your aura, I'm not. The aura doesn't count for this.
Oh, you get +3.
Sorry, I'm not.
No,
No, I'm not. The aura for this isn't counting for this. It's yeah.
Oh, you got an 8. Checks out.
Okay,
Because
you
Bernice
threw
is-
up.
Yeah,
15.
It's a yippee scene again.
It makes sense.
Yeah, you get the taste in the back
I
of
got a
your
little
throat,
ale real quick.
but you gotta
14.
you threw up.
So you say I threw up now?
What'd you get?
10.
Yeah, you threw up. You
I threw up on boss.
should.
It's all good. We had to throw up. Right?
So, if you had consumed anything, it's
I
up.
ate
Other
my
than
sandwich.
Is this a food fight with extra steps?
Bertram, all you hear in the hallway is
I'm thinking about clam
After I throw up, I just say, I still won.
that's all you hear coming from that room, and it gets quiet.
I walk out.
Yeah, same.
You're the first one out.
I am the first
Are you
one.
covered?
What's wrong? I'm so
He probably
hungry.
didn't have splatter on him. Unless he used it for precipitation.
I threw up on myself. But while walking out of the room, I probably used prestidigitation. I would walk over to the bathroom. And can I lock it from the inside?
As he walks by, though, I just say, "What are you doing in there?"
Don't worry about it. You don't want to go there.
Don't worry about it.
And then once he starts leaving, I run out.
Same.
I don't want to.
So I kind of wipe myself off, just shake it off, and I go back to the pantry. I'm gonna go make me a good sandwich. That was horrible.
Well, you want to know what's exactly what's on your sandwich?
Yes, I do actually. What the hell was in it? It was horrible.
So yours had peanut butter and jelly in it, some cottage cheese, the stinkiest cheese, all the condiments, sauerkraut, mushrooms, tomato, lettuce, tomato paste, mustard, peanut butter and jelly, peach and grape jelly, tuna, salmon, clams, chicken, the potato bread, and the pumpernickel bread, and then all of the chicken, the salmon, the clams, and all that has been dipped in clam juice.
It's a flying surf and turf, okay?
Oh, and it also had turkey, ham, duck, bacon, and all the other bacons that have been mixed with other animals.
The Alaskan air.
And then Thoron's sandwich had pumpernickel bread, potato bread, turkey, chicken, duck, bacon, mustard, mayonnaise, egg, tomato, lettuce, cheese, mushrooms, cottage cheese, tuna, salmon, clams, mustard.
What's up with the salmon and the clams?
I don't know.
She's really wanting seafood.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Dude, sushi
He
sounds
saw
so
the
good.
food after.
Forcing salmon at it.
Right. In the under.
Okay, first of all, you guys have found water and found rivers and sources. They do have fish in it.
Okay.
We're just saying salmon as a generic, just
Fish.
people know.
And
It's a
oily
king
fish.
salmon.
Right. So we're not
Got the
really
red
going,
nose,
oh, it's
you
an
know, the
underbutton fish
So you can
named
see here.
Black Moss. I don't fucking know.
If we ever need another sandwich competition, they might be the same or they might be different.
Oh,
Put it on a list and put
I
it in a
have to take a
randomizer.
break because I'm about to
True.
oh well, jeez.
That was
So,
horrible.
Bertram, you see a bunch of your allies running out of that room. With one of them, prestidigitation, you kind of talked to and went into the bathroom and you hear it lock. The others that stepped out in the hallway seem to be wet.
Yeah.
Moisturous.
After Priqrin ran by and I said, "What are you doing?" he said, "Don't worry about it. I just go back into the shadows and just."
Well, yeah. Well,
I am laughing my ass off whenever I leave that room.
You're like, I still
That
won.
is a party.
You see Boss.
Yeah.
You see Boss go back into the
Back in
kitchen
my armor.
and soon ushered back out by the two gentlemen that are in there cooking. As as the smell or whatever stench is on him is just too much for them.
Like, is there piles of like yak up in
Did
the?
you peeking into the room,
No,
or is that
Bart's
Bart?
not sitting in there.
Bart's not even. Yeah. It's wet and
He's just like casting bonfire on piles. Just
Oh.
Bro's casting bonfire.
On the throw up.
so I want to say with this fire, it doesn't really leave smoke.
yeah,
Because otherwise,
but it leaves stink.
this room's going to be smoky.
Damn it. Bernice has got in her pack. She has
I got perfume.
You know what they say?
Incense.
Where there's smoke,
You know what
there's
this would be a
throw
good place for? A stick up.
yeah. No shit.
up. Would this be considered a chemical weapon?
Oh, it must be a
Yeah.
70s joke.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's definitely 70s, 80s. So
Okay.
No, 80s, not movies.
Fuck me.
I'm gonna knock. So is there
You lock the
other
door behind you.
bats? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there like a? So is it just one bathtub?
Is it
in that
arcane
room?
lock?
Yeah.
It'd be hilarious.
Quinn, prestidigitate me, please. Please.
Is there like
I'm
that?
like knock,
Is that people in there?
please.
I open the
Is it
door
see-through all
and
the
I
way?
prestidigitate
Oh
I
man,
don't think so.
Oh, thanks.
these people are way more advanced. than
And for
anywhere
some
else.
reason, you're now naked in a hallway.
Well,
I'm joking.
What the hell?
You gotta remove the wrong shit, man.
Yes.
It tracks. It tracks.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
I
want
prestidigitate
all of this
now as
barf
well.
off of me.
and then I take a bath.
Okay.
But
So,
Sandwich.
You're next.
Bart, you witness all the
That's
shenanigans
ominous.
and throwing off, and you're lighting this
Look
shit
at
on
that.
fire to try to get away from it. You
Okay,
get
ready?
a lot of it, but at the same time,
This
it is
one.
not fully gone.
Sandwich.
That bonfire is only going to do so much for what you can do.
Put in what
And
the
I knock on the door. Perkrin, you're gonna have to prestidigitate the room because there's no way we're sleeping in there tonight.
Okay.
You get done cleaning up. She gets in there. She goes and cleans up. Occasionally, you guys get looks from some sort of guard that's making his way through the hallway, kind of going like, "The fuck is going on?"
Are going to be awesome.
The kitchen currently is locked down because they had taken the two guys in there had taken the big pot and had taken it outside for supper, dinner, whatever, for feeding, for a meal, for chow time. And it's a while before they come back. But when they leave, he pulls a key out and he locks the kitchen up.
Who does?
One of the two males that were in there.
But I'm still hungry.
You know, this would be a good idea if you couldn't decide what sandwich you wanted. Just do this.
Sorry. That sandwich was foul.
Excuse me?
Mine was great. It was delicious.
I stand
Probably
Otherwise-
flew up on my face.
Otherwise, you clean up the room, you get all that done. Besides food shenanigans, is there anything productive you guys want to do? Other than Bertram, you got kind of a little bit of stuff that you were able to look at or do. Was there anything else Bertram is wanting to do while the group is running around like?
Other than maybe just continue to listen to that other room that I couldn't hear anything out of,
Yeah, there's not really anything going on in that room that you can see. Nobody's come out of it. Nobody's gone in it. It still remains shut.
is it locked?
You want to check? You know you want to check. I don't know why you say no. Bertram has never turned down like, yes.
Bertram is wise. He's not smart, but he's wise. And right now
Well,
it's
because he's not smart, it makes him not wise.
He's already been in worse situations than this.
He's not book
That's
smart,
a bad
but he's
idea.
street smart. And he says, "Nah, maybe before he leaves he'll check, but tonight
It's the first
he
bacon.
doesn't want to get."
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay. All right. So you guys get back into the room. It's been cleaned up. The smell is kind of gone.
Stomach hurt.
You do smell a rosemary mixed with
I
like
love eating
pine
mucus.
needle scent that might be coming off of an incense that Bernnice has lit next to the bed. You guys got your own little sleeping arrangements, however you want to do it. You can probably get more of the shorter people in the bed versus one or two of the taller people in the bed. Bart's already got his role and his space in a corner already mapped out. You guys fought, wrestled, whatever, for whatever comforties you wanted.
I'm
Mal, for
sleeping
some reason, is in the freaking armoire.
There's an
I mean,
armoire?
Bart, like,
Yeah.
it doesn't even.
There's an
doesn't even
armoire
surprise
and a
Bart.
bed.
That's not even a.
I slept in a wardrobe
I mean-
once.
Yeah.
I create my mall just
You would be the person that would have a coffin that they would sleep
Yeah.
in.
ready to go.
Absolutely. You absolutely would.
You guys can lock the door, but again, it does have a key that can unlock it, so it's almost kind of pointless since you don't have the key to
Arcane lock.
keep people from doing it. You certainly can try arcane lock, not saying that nobody in this area might have a way to undo it.
I mean, if they have the key, they can open it anyways.
So again, you have that at this point. I mean, there's almost really no way of doing it. If you want to take turns sleeping just in case, because it's still kind of a shaky area that you don't want to. You trust them, but you don't trust them type of situation.
I could unleash my guardian of faith at the entrance. Lasts for 8 hours.
It's a big creature, isn't it?
It's let's see.
It's fun size.
It's fun size. It just says it's a
Depends on who
large.
you ask.
It's a large spectral guardian
Large.
appears
Ooh.
and hovers for the duration in an unoccupied space of my choice. I can see
It's the
within
governor.
range.
But you said it's spectral.
Yeah.
Okay. Only because it's spectral that this would work. If it wasn't spectral, it probably wouldn't work because it's too big of a thing to put in a
spirit animal
small
right there.
room with a bed and armoire and you guys all being there. But
Wait.
since it's spectral,
Oh,
you
then I
guys
can
can
see.
technically walk through it, but it's still there. It's
What if I cast it outside the door and close.
So you're really going to cast it outside the door where people are probably going to walk through a hallway and get hit by
Get
this?
smashed.
That's true. Never mind.
So it's spectral, meaning you
could-
guys can still go through it and everything.
Yeah.
It's just that's the only reason why that would work if
Oh
it
yeah,
wasn't.
any creature hostile to me that moves within 10 feet of it. Okay.
I mean, technically, they're not really hostile
No.
to you right now,
No.
but
There may be individuals that are hostile.
it may not be something you want to risk because you're not 100% sure. Because there could be people in there that don't like dwarves, so they may be hostile towards you because you're a
We didn't
dwarf.
start it.
It was always burning since the world's been turning.
So, you guys take, if nobody's sneaking out or doing any shenanigans at night while people are sleeping,
Nope.
you take a long rest. Otherwise, please tell me if you are.
We're taking
No,
long
I'm good.
rests, yeah.
Yeah, long rest.
Okay. I need,
My armor's still sticky.
I need Bernnice to give me a Constitution check, if you would, please.
God fucking damn it. Thank you. That's an 8.
Okay. In your notes, if you would, please put, you can label it con check and give me 1 tally mark on that. Was there anybody that also was hit by a spell during last combat? That is a spell user.
Got landed on.
Yeah, I didn't know if a fireball was
Say what now?
if a fireball was cast and they didn't realize an ally was around a rock bend or not. I couldn't remember if that happened or not.
Now, did you hit someone with a fireball?
I probably did.
Yep.
I can't tell you who.
Yeah,
I
was
know.
that Bertram or
Bertram got hit.
Bertram?
Check for singed
Okay,
armor.
Bertram absolutely got fired.
okay. Bertram, I need the same
Yeah,
thing.
fire.
A con check from you as well.
Is that actually one of your high stats or not?
Con?
Yeah.
I'm a fighter. 14.
14 total?
Yeah.
Okay. You'll have a mark as well.
We put
Yes,
read
I
that in
did.
the notes for me too, please.
God damn it.
So both Bart and Bertram have one because Bart's
is
already
actually
done one of
in
these
Spellbook.
before. So both of them have
And I read
one
down
tally
all
mark.
types of bread.
And I think that was
a lot of
it for right now. So
You probably put some French bread.
Yeah. Actually, there's a lot of ramen that's made out of potatoes.
Potato bread. It's just
Okay,
potato.
so this is when we wake up.
not just yet.
Oh, this is before we, all this
Yeah,
fun stuff is before.
It's kind of as you're resting.
Yeah.
Things that have running through your mind.
Yeah.
Banana bread.
You got hit by an ally. It's almost like a stress
Yeah.
thing. In a way, nothing really is going to happen until you get to a certain point, and then I'll explain what'll happen.
There's more bananas on top.
It's just more or less like that, and it's
Freeze-dried banana.
right now towards you notice the spell users are the ones that are getting stressed on that.
With,
But
with jelly.
Bart,
Me.
as you're sleeping, you do get visited by your associate, your
Victor?
by Victor.
In my dreams?
You can say dreams.
Hallucination. Is what I call it. I don't believe in such
You
things.
feel like you kind of woke up, like nobody's staying awake for guard type rotations or anything in this place, are they?
No, I don't think we decided to.
No,
Nope.
I don't think
Okay.
we, yeah.
So Bart wakes up. Yeah, in the middle of this rest situation. Something startles you. It startles you enough that you get up. You summon your maul in your hand. I mean, it for some reason that's your instinct.
Yeah.
You're in a strange place. Something started. You woke up, but you notice nobody else is waking up. The steps that you take towards the door are not the sound of them don't sound right. More echoey. You don't hear the snores of your companions. You don't hear the normal slumbers and everything else in the chambers. As you get towards the door and you press your ear against it, you hear a familiar voice. You go to open the door, and as you open the door, you are blinded by light. And as your eyes adjust to this light, you're no longer in the hallway that you assumed would be the hallway. You're back at the DoorSmashers.
I got my maul.
You have your maul with
I'm
you.
in my boxer shorts.
Sure, you're in your shorts. But you're back at the DoorSmashers in tavern, and there's a fire crackling and everything else, and behind the bar is Victor.
Behind my bar.
Behind your bar is Victor, pouring 2 glasses, filling 2 glasses up, and he turns around. He goes, "Why don't you have a seat?"
I think you're on the wrong side. Why don't you have a seat?
No, I served you this time. Please, seat.
Crawl up on there and grab it. And I'm still kind of confused. Like,
Confused, but not too hesitant.
yeah. You know, I'm like confused. Like, so I taste. I like. Does this feel like real ale, or am I dreaming?
This really
It-
fantasy.
Tastes pretty damn real to you. So, you've made a pretty strong alliance today.
Because I had talked to him. Like, we had talked.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we have talked.
Yeah.
You've done well. She will make a good alliance
Against Hollister.
against Hollister. He has broken many rules on certain things that you should never do. And one is imprison too many people down there. Eventually, they're going to turn on him. That is such a stupid move. But you made a good alliance. It will help you out. They will get you where you need to go. Don't do anything stupid.
Like,
Don't let that barbarian near anybody important. He's gonna fuck you up.
facts.
That Dragonborn, I don't really trust him.
He's good.
He seems very sleazy.
Sleazy. What has he done that's been sleazy?
Did you not see him? He zapped your sister.
I didn't see that. Did I? No. I'm more worried about the druid. Firebombing
Screw
everybody.
you, dude.
Druid,
She means well, but goddamn,
Yeah.
she scares me.
Good.
she just like the fireball. Very,
She's just young.
very explosive.
Point taken.
Just be careful.
She's unreliable.
Yes. This group, they trust each other. They trust you. Yeah?
Hope so. I don't know.
Good.
Sure.
We're gonna need them. But at least enough of them.
For Hollister.
Yes. They may be our shield.
Do I trust the elves?
The dark ones.
All of them.
All
but
of them.
We'll go with the dark ones.
The current dark ones.
But why should I trust these dark elves more than the other dark elves?
These ones, they don't, unlike the other ones, they don't like Hollister. They believe that they should be able to do what they want to do.
All of this.
The other
soda bread.
house that they're against, is aligning themselves up with Hollister. They want
The lesser of the two evils.
yes. They want to control. And I have a feeling if they do get to do what they want, you may have a harder time trying to get down to him. Help them out, do what you can. When you wake up, I left you a little gift. It may help you.
How about another ale, though?
Sure. Hey, slides you another ale. As soon as you get done with it and you go to put it down, you wake up, long rest, and where you would have been holding something, you have some sort of gem in your palm.
Taste my beard to see if it was real or not.
It's wet, but it doesn't taste like ale. I think you might have drooled a little bit. It might have
I
been.
look around to make sure nobody's fucking standing around.
No, nobody has woken up just yet. But you have some sort of
Okay.
red gem in your hand
Okay.
when you wake up from that.
I have a quick question before we wake up.
Yeah.
I just put that in my notes then.
My Sentinel
Yeah, you can put that on
shield. Did I gave my mithril shield to you, right? No.
Mithril.
Yeah.
The one you made?
Yeah.
No. I don't have it.
No,
Put it in
you
the-
have the mithril shield.
No, I don't
You
think
put it
you had
somewhere.
it.
Yeah, she gave me a mithril. That was back before we went back down.
I didn't think she did. I thought she
Oh, if you
put it
went
in a
back,
bag
you
of
can have it.
holding or something and never got distributed again.
I thought I could swear I gave it to you, but okay.
If you did, it was a side conversation I did not hear.
And then my shield, my old shield, before I made the mithril, I gave to.
Um,
That was her, yeah.
I thought we melted that fucker down.
No, not the mithril.
The elven shield.
She had it.
Oh, yeah, I think you gave it to Mal.
Yeah.
didn't you? I thought you put something back in the coffin.
You wouldn't have been that elven shield, I can guarantee you that.
I knew better than that. I knew better than that. Just trying to keep my shield. So you have a. Do you have a shield in your inventory?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, she's got the.
I have your old one, the
Okay.
wooden one.
Did you
And
donate
is that a
a shield
plus?
at all?
Is that a +1?
Didn't you melt down that shield though? Because you were done with that god.
That's
Did
right.
I melt?
And
Did I melt
now I
the
have a
mithril?
dagger, and I'm pretty sure it's mithril.
You also made a weapon, I think for him, a
I
rapier.
did make a weapon. Okay.
Not a mithril.
That's what I did with the shield. I melted it down
Or
and made weapons, I think.
didn't we have some mithril ore, though?
Yeah.
that we made that out
You
of?
I
did have
use
some, but
mithril.
I do feel like I said, because I think because that shield had an extra plus on it. I think it was like a plus, and his AC never went up. That's why I said I don't think he had it,
Okay.
and I think you might have destroyed it when you were crafting.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because you were done with it, and then the one that you had before you made that for some reason spiritual connection and made that armor, you end up giving that old shield to her.
Okay.
So, which I didn't think it was a +1. I thought it was maybe it's just a regular
Just
shield, so it would have been a
standard
+2. And then you had that shield.
Okay, so I'm gonna take this. I have a shield +1 in my inventory. I'm gonna need to take that out then, right? Destroy that. Or delete it
Yeah,
from
I
my
don't.
inventory.
Yeah, I'm still confused on where that shield +1 even came from.
I
So
think that's the mithril.
mithril one would have
+2.
been a +3.
+3 to my AC, right?
Yeah, I believe so, because it was a it was something that you crafted.
Right.
I
during
think
my-
the description shows up.
It might
for
have
the shields
might
up
show up.
+1.
+1. Yeah,
Yeah, because that would have changed your AC by 3.
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
And it just went back down to the +2 because you swapped for the other one, because it had a thing for it.
Okay, I'm
So-
taking that out of my inventory. And you have Mal has my original shield.
Mm-hmm.
I need to take that out of you.
Okay. All right. Before we,
Thoron has a shield, though.
yeah, he still has a shield.
now.
All right. Before we continue, we're going to just go ahead and take a quick 15, and then we'll be right back on that one.
Okay.
Okey-dokey.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're meatballs.
Okay, some of these meatballs are good, but we are back. All right, so
Shout out to Grinderman and Bronny and Broadway.
oh, okay.
They do not
Not sponsored.
No,
Not
not sponsored, but could have a chance to sponsor us in later episodes if they want.
Italian.
Anyway,
Anyways.
so you guys are waking up from a long rest. Like I said, Bart, you woke up with a red type of gem in your hand. Given the words that this
Did anybody see it?
I'm gonna roll perception because the first thing that Bernnice does when she wakes up is look over at her brother, make sure he's
he's
there.
breathing.
Yes,
Okay.
and still alive. Oh, I get,
Hold the door over him to make sure he's.
how do you do that?
Do you want to
She
sleight
carries
of
a
hand
dustpan
this?
with her everywhere,
Yeah.
just in case.
19.
Oh, and a shoe.
So that's your DC.
And a shoe.
I do
I'm
calisthenics.
So we got
14
disintegrated.
How do I do that? Did you see that?
Or a
I
glass
do
bottle.
my calisthenics.
No, she
No,
caught you putting something away.
Just put it some away.
Okay.
Wait,
What was the number that you got though?
5, 6.
9.
I saw
I
it
rolled a
too.
19.
And that's a 10 difference. So she caught a glimpse of what it was and seen you put away. If it was close, she would have saw you stuffing something, and that would have also gave her like, what the fuck was that? But she actually saw the object as it was going away. So that a 10 difference like that, that's definitely.
Like I'll just like lean over it like brother.
What are you talking about?
Do I roll?
The-
You roll deception.
Yep.
The first time he didn't wake up with a maul in his hand.
22.
What is?
Morning malls. Hate 'em.
Nice.
It's exactly like that.
Yes. Got that gravelly voice too, just like I don't know what you're talking about. It's just tucking my pants in.
Okay, brother. I just don't. Yeah.
What?
Okay.
Okay. I love you.
I don't understand.
So I put my breastplate back on and stuff settled.
Yeah.
Pants.
Same.
All right.
I'm gonna grab Thoron and say, hey, can I talk to you in the
Oh, yeah, sure.
Where?
so
Where are you guys going to talk?
into the bath. Sorry, I apologize.
Whoa.
Yeah,
The what?
nothing like that.
Mommy and Daddy gotta go wrap presents for a little while.
Don't worry. We have chastity
With
belts
a
for
vantage.
our
Get spikes on the
Okay.
on
While
the
they're
inside.
gone.
So if anything bad happens, destruction.
So
So
I
Thoron and Bernnice go to the bathroom together
yes,
What the hell?
to powder their noses.
yes.
Okay.
I
Wizard
think
coat.
that you deserve this more than I do, and I present him with the Sentinel Shield.
Ooh.
I'm giving you the Sentinel Shield.
How does the shield feel about this?
Feels great.
I'm pretty
Magnetic.
sure the shield isn't possessed.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you said.
Yeah.
I thought you said sentient shield. My bad.
No, Sentinel.
That it's a sentinel shield.
Yeah.
My bad. I confused that one.
Fancy. Thank you, Bernice.
Yes, you.
So,
It's
where are we
we because
Good question.
Because somebody would steal it.
So the you know how
I don't
the
need
throne
that.
is in the restroom.
yes.
Yeah.
The whole office.
Well, to be honest, somebody's been hinting that they want the shield, and
Oh,
yeah, you deserve it more than
thank
they
you.
do.
Damn.
You want this shield in return to give to him?
Yes.
I give you the mithril shield.
Okay.
Now you just need to paint it.
Yes.
Make it
So
look like this.
you have a Sentinel Shield.
Thank
I
you,
need
Bernice.
You are welcome.
Yep. You'll have to fix your inventory. Your ACs shouldn't change though.
Yep.
So, as you guys proceeding to leave, can I get a perception check
No,
from
I
the
need
both of you?
someone to come knock on my door. I'm not leaving this wardrobe. No one's checked up on me.
Ow.
And then I just have a
shake
regular.
it.
The mithril is just a regular shield, right?
Yes, it's just a regular
It's
mental.
quiet.
Basically, the only thing is, it's a lot lighter.
Okay.
Earthquake.
So
Okay.
There's a mountain quake.
I would even go as far as if you wanted to use like an offhand attack with the shield to do whatever, that would probably allow you to, since the mithril is a lot lighter
Okay.
than a normal shield. So you'd probably be able to use like a punch or something while wielding that shield in that hand. I mean, I can go as far as that.
Oh, what I
Okay.
So as soon as you guys can, though, I do want a perception check as soon when you can. So your guys are shaking her awake out of there. Or
I grab the wardrobe and I go, no.
Dirty 20.
okay.
Damn.
You
Do I
know,
need a strength check or something?
I would say this, but I don't know if I'm allowed to.
Not unless you really are trying to like tip it over.
What am I doing? I'm sorry.
Perception.
I'm sorry. I
roll.
apologize.
Delay
Sorry.
game.
Three.
Beat your plan.
Three.
I
Oh,
don't
fuck
have
me.
Jesus
I see
Christ.
nothing.
Okay, cool.
See,
Um,
I don't see
No,
shit.
neither one of you see anything as you're coming out.
Wait.
You're a little distracted, anyways, with the swapping of the shields.
Shield swap.
Sounds like a sexual position, but anyways,
I mean,
Comfort
yeah.
bars.
No, what?
Before they get back, I come up behind the both of them and so two's doing in the bathroom together. So
By the way, this is
Is it
Bertram.
early in the morning.
Bertram?
This is
I don't think
Bertram.
it's any of your
Deception.
business.
I'm gonna say
Your grace.
just dwarven things, you know.
Your grace.
Wow.
I give him the look of,
What the
You
heck?
wouldn't know you're not a dwarf.
and I give him the fist bump, like, good job, buddy.
Amazing.
Just
I
walk in and give Bart the look like,
I shake my head like, oh,
As a man of faith, I don't know what's going on.
I'm just saying.
He just goes
And I'm
along with it.
like, okay. All right.
Okay.
All right, your grace.
Wow.
I just
You need to
walked by.
calm down.
he just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Just
How
Yeah,
do you
what was the
feel
point of
about
us doing
all this
perception
since you just
rolls?
rolled out?
The high tech is
I
21.
no, I have an idea.
I could roll less than 21.
No, if you roll a 5 or less,
You shook the wardrobe.
Probably like a two.
Yeah, I went like
guess.
it's
6.
still 11.
So
I
while
think.
he was shaking the
Plus
wardrobe,
11.
Oh.
I said,
I have advantage on stealth too, so.
Same now.
"Why the hell are you touching my
Yeah, I needed
wardrobe?"
that shield.
And you just see me
Double
go,
advantage on
"Boom!" Right after.
Hey, Mal.
Okay.
Did you get hit with the
I
wardrobe?
remember
No.
that now.
Why not? You're shaking it.
Did you get it fixed?
Yeah.
Did you roll to hit?
I can.
Do you have
Roll to hit. Unarmed.
yours equipped?
It doesn't.
Because you have sure you have advantage on and perception.
Yeah, that.
And perception now.
What,
you have
is it less
advantage
than
on that
17 or
perception?
higher than 17?
Wait, do you have to
I guess we'll never know,
tune?
but it doesn't hit.
There's no 2 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, instantaneous.
Hey, Mal. How you doing?
Screw
So you would have had
bro.
advantage on that perception.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Still got a dirty 20?
Yeah. High tech is 21.
It's Thoron, and I get the best rolls here.
Only
That's all.
whenever it comes to an advantage.
What the hell did I just do?
Whenever I try to hit something, it's just.
Oh, right now, I'm just imagining Mal with her fucking head being slumped up against the orange and
It's got like the wood lines in it for all night of just.
Her hair's all stuck up and
Her
stuff.
goal was to be
I can
one
see
with
that.
head.
I can see it.
And I just shook her inside the wardrobe.
Oh my god.
The amount of shenanigans today is awesome.
Yeah.
What did I do?
Okie dokie.
I didn't do anything.
Alrighty then.
So,
I have a question.
Yeah, but you got an older brother now.
sure. What's the question? 'Cause-
Can I use prestidigitation to create like a little static charge to give him a good jolt?
I wouldn't feel it. But yeah.
I
Do
mean,
it, bro. Do it.
Yeah, I can let that go and say yeah. I mean,
Fudge, ow, my
That's what Priqrin does.
it's just a little shot. It's not going to hurt nothing.
It's a little static electricity. Just
Yeah.
a little bit.
I mean, that falls in the
Enough
hole.
to make some
Does 10
hair.
damage.
You should use
stand
it to clean myself off. Because I'm still covered in vomit.
There's a bath you could go use.
Yes.
What's that?
please.
Of course he doesn't.
What's a
know.
bath?
It's called go in the hallway and
Is it
roll
enough?
around on the
Yes.
floor a few times, and then you
Does
go in the bathroom
Eric
and
do
then
anything with his gym? Is it an attunement or anything? Or...
I've heard some
You'll find
tales
out.
of other realms
Okay.
saying they used
So
to.
someone shows me a bath, right? What's a bath?
I'm sure you know what a bath is.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm sure.
your bath
Yes.
is
Place
your
in the woods.
Your
Yes.
intelligence is. Yeah, you know what a bath is.
Yes.
Yes. But oh yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you for someone
But-
explaining that to him.
But I have low charisma, so that means I naturally don't want
Just
to
wait.
take a
Just
bath.
because you. Yeah, it doesn't mean you
So-
use it.
So
Yeah,
You don't, that doesn't mean you
Can
actually-
I
Yeah.
take Bahst, grab him by the face, and
Oh,
yank him
no.
to the bathroom, throw him
You
in the
can
bathroom,
certainly
shut the
try.
door, and leave?
I go
You
along
didn't
with it
cast
because
arcane lock on this door while he's in there.
I don't have arcane lock in this book.
So
I
as
tell
you guys
them
are sitting here
leave.
trying to discuss ways to clean up Boss, a knock on the door occurs, and it happens to be one of the servant guards to come collect you to go meet with her again this morning,
Oh.
to move along what you guys have agreed to do with her.
We need to prestidigitate this one, please.
I'm gonna start charging you. That's 5 gold.
Okay, here.
I don't have-
Five gold.
No, it has to come. It has to come from him.
Okay,
so she gives
here.
me.
He
I just go
Because-
okay.
Huh?
That's the problem.
Yes, that is a
he
problem.
does have a little the smell.
It wasn't
Didn't
me.
brush my teeth.
Like he just
vomit.
he just goes ahead and is like this way again, back over here.
Have a negative
This time, as you guys walk in, that little divan or something like that. It's like one of those like
The
divan.
couch.
Yeah. She happens to be laying on it. This time, you guys can definitely tell she is pregnant. She is with child.
She's glowing.
As 2 servants happen to be checking over her, one seems to be kind of feeding her a little bit, giving her some food, while the other one seems to be maybe being more of a house nurse in a way, but they're both males. But seems to be checking on her and making sure everything is checking out okay during this pregnancy. The other male that's in the room that you had met seems to still be pacing back and forth nervously. He doesn't seem to be in distraught, but he is a little nervous.
This is the guy we saw.
This is her brother. The other male that was in the room when you guys were talking with her.
Is this the voice that Bertram heard yesterday?
It's quite possibly
Yep.
the 2 voices that you heard yesterday.
Okay.
As you guys come in, she greets you and says, "Ah, morning. Seems you all had a lovely time in that room."
I don't want to talk about it.
We had some.
It was fun.
Shut up.
Someone
Thank
ruined the
you
entire
very
experience.
much for the room. We appreciate it.
Yes.
And it will be coming out of his pocket for all the destruction that happened. Well, you better find some.
Well, you always have
Okay.
one
I
pocket.
reach into your pocket.
You better not.
Pardon me.
Mine?
This is
No, hers.
Yeah.
Make me use all my spell slots, aren't you?
Drivvin will take care of you. We'll be dealing with you guys today. I will be here. He speaks up and goes, yes, of course. All right, out this way. Come with me. So he takes you to the door that would be on the east side of the room. And I'm just gonna move you guys into a small little group so I can grab all of you. And he takes you essentially outside. The door you hear unlock as he approaches it. Doesn't touch it or nothing. You just hear it just kind of unlocks and then open with ease. But he takes you outside of the building into the court type area. And he says, okay, so this is what I need. I need a vessel to be able to put the demon in. That would probably be easy enough to release once we get there. We are going to summon it here, but I need to put it in a vessel. So
vial.
So we're gonna need something here. And then on top of that, when we start doing the ritual, we're gonna have to do this for a couple of days straight. There is not going to be any stopping.
The ritual?
The ritual of casting this creature.
Days?
It's going to take a couple of days. The only reason why it's going to take a couple of days is because you have a few strong spellcasters here.
Just a few.
And with a couple of the ones I have around as well, we're reducing it probably a good 30 days down to maybe a few days. So we do have people that will monitor you, make sure that you don't reach exhaustion or any of that stuff. But we will need to continue doing the ritual.
Need spellcasters to help with that?
That was the agreement, especially, and he points to the Dragonborn, who has the book, and he goes, especially him, he is definitely a strong spellcaster, and he looks at Bart, and he goes, and you in particular, too.
Bart?
Yeah. Something different about you than yesterday.
You look older. Just a day.
I won't need the Cleric or the Paladin. That's
Bertram
kind of
says,
a
"I can help."
mix.
I think Helm.
Helm.
Don't know if he's summoning a
I
demon.
cast steel.
But he goes, it's you could work, but you will definitely. I need you in this circle with me.
I insist on staying then and watching and witnessing.
You're all more than welcome to sit and watch and
She's
witness,
more powerful than I.
but her
More
divine
powerful than me.
abilities are not going to be useful here. Same with that one's abilities. But you are a mix. But something else is a lot stronger
Want to be summoning in a heat.
in you than divine that I'm sensing. I definitely going to need you. You're just chaotic all over the place.
Thank you.
She'd be great for it.
She's chaotic.
I
And that's why we keep her around. We love the chaos.
Do we?
Yes. you
Yes.
do.
Your nature ability might actually work a little
Oh,
bit
God.
in
Very
this.
dangerous tag.
I just don't feel like, and he points to
Why,
Bertram, and I
Bart?
was like, I just don't feel like your
believe it.
powers are
What?
She's given
strong enough just yet. You have
Yeah, I
something
guess.
brewing in you, but it doesn't
It's a
feel.
good thing.
Turns into a
Bart, let's have
I'll get you.
I mean, I've got some stupid shit, but
Yeah. But we are going. We're going to set it up, and we're going to have this ready. Like I said, it's going to take a few days
Magic.
to get this, but right now we need a vessel to put this in.
I got an empty ale.
I have a
No.
Hey, is there someone
I have a chest of what is this? I have a chest of something.
old?
It's
It's
like
a chest of preserving.
I really don't want to do this. Find Steve.
I might have actually a red gem that might work. Let me go check our treasure area. You guys can stay here for a bit. Let me. I'll be right back. Feel free to roam
You're gonna put it in
around.
a gym?
Oh. Need
Preferably a gem would work a lot better. Usually a gem that's less flawed, not near perfect, but less flawed would actually work out quite well.
Is there an insight that this is what he's talking about? That maybe, or is that something that I would not? Like, I got a red gem that's pretty nice.
I would say our gyms could revive.
Do you reach in your pocket and kind of like
No,
grab
but-
it real quick?
I mean, I have it there, but if he leaves the room, I'm gonna like offer to go help him.
Since he's never seen that gem, he can't really answer.
No, but
It's
what
hard
I'm
to-
saying. I'm not gonna pull out in front of these clowns.
Right.
Excuse me?
Well, you're rolling. You said you're rolling.
I want to insight on myself to see if I understand what he's.
It
looking for.
quite possibly could be that gem might actually work that you have, that you somehow acquired. But he says, feel free to walk around. We do have some goblin slave pins over there that you can take a look. They're kind of funny walking around, running around. We do have a little bit of a work field over there. Don't mind the workers. Otherwise, I will be
Do not
right back.
touch
I'm
the
going to go
goblins.
check to see if we
Wait,
have something.
Pause. There's a passive 14 with perception. Hear the goblins.
Hear them?
I mean, you can literally see him from where you're at, so
I
sure.
I'm gonna cast hold person on you.
Thank you, Sarah.
I'm gonna if he does
What?
that, I
What's your-
like follow
what's
him
your
out real
problem?
quick. I'm gonna help him.
How far does he get to the door
Because
before
my
you
eyes
stop
start
him?
rolling.
Just
back
as
in the
he's
back of my head.
exiting the door.
This is not
I
going to be
kinda-
good for those
I don't yell at
goblins.
him. I just quickly like
Enter or exit? Because exit would be he's coming back. Or
as he's on his way out. He said he was going to look for something.
yeah, he's going to go back in to check a treasure hold real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in with him. I'll
Okay.
try to.
Do you let him know of your presence?
Yeah, I think I'm like, hey,
He stops as he's reaching the door.
maybe I can help you a little bit look for something.
Okay. He's kind of going to insight on you on that one. See if you're legitimately going to help him out on this. 19 plus.
Driven.
Yeah, it's driven. 2 V's. So yeah, he rolled 19 plus. It's over 20 for insight. Just
Yeah,
to
I'm
see
not-
if you're honest with that.
Yeah, I am.
You're honest that you're going to help him
Yep.
out. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not trying to deceive him. I'm
Okay. He kind of looks you up and
trying to
down.
give him the.
Okay. Sure. We'll go through. We'll go back this way, and we'll go check something out. We'll see if we can find something in my stash that'll work. Should have looked at this yesterday. She's going to yell at me when we go in. Cool. And you walk in.
Okay.
And back into the room where she was at. She's not there now.
I'm not going to give it up freely, but because I want to see what he's what he's working with here.
He goes over to the statue that was there, and he kind of looks it around real quick and goes, "Where the fuck?" Oh, and the statue kind of moves. It's the lawless statue.
Yeah.
And inside is a chest, and he starts rutting around the chest a little bit and going.
I go up to work with him too, and I go, as he's looking around, I say, "So, well,
This is the best wheel.
what are you looking for?"
Is it cheese or no cheese?
No,
We
this
need
is
a gem.
our shenanigan.
That's probably about size, and he kind of like looks at his hand, but he's looking at your
Just
hand,
looks
trying to
normal.
see if
Yeah.
they're how equivalent.
Yeah.
And he goes, a little bit smaller than my hand, but about fist size of your hand. Something that's not too flawed, but something that is
So
It's-
this is
It's good, and he's kind of moves around. You see him pick up a couple of
I
gems.
reach into my pouch and go, so something like this.
That would exactly work.
that.
That would work. Yes.
I'm a dwarf. I don't have any use for these. And
Okay.
That'd be a dwarven thing to do, yeah.
He actually
Loves to storm.
he actually
That's right. Gems are worthless.
Yeah.
he actually
Tip to a cleric.
dips into that chest, and he will give you something else in exchange.
Tradesies.
Um.
Let's get a diamond in there.
No.
18.
There is a art object, but I don't think you're gonna want that. So, hands you an obsidian dagger.
Ooh.
Looking at it, since you know metalwork and stonework and whatnot, you can tell it's worth about 250 gold.
Stone.
But it's very sharp.
So he reaches in and kind of grabs that dagger and goes, here. In exchange for that, I don't want to. I don't want you to think that I am one-sided in
Yeah,
this.
there's actually
I want to make it worth your trade.
It's good for me, man.
Just read
This is going to
the
consume that gem, though?
Most likely, yes. The demon that we are summoning will be put into this gem, and upon releasing him, it will consume the gem itself. But the only way we can make this work is he has to have a container for us to be able to transport him to where we need him to be. So, while those two are away, what are the rest of you doing
I
outside?
want to go
I
over
mean,
to the.
against
Yep.
my
I'm
will.
going to go over to the goblin pens.
Okay, you're gonna go to the goblin pens.
Yeah, I wonder if there's a particular goblin in there.
Is a barbarian
You guys
follow you
do it
to
if
the
you
goblin
find him.
pit?
So
No,
I have to
because
roll-
I've
Are
got.
you rolling opposing? What do I got?
Okay, so there is one pin here
Wisdom.
that's really close.
It's a wisdom.
It's this one here,
Uh-huh.
and then there's a further one away that looks just like it. That's over here. Which one of those two are you going to?
Let's go to the closest one first.
Closest one first.
Yep.
Yeah, that's you're just like.
Yeah, I'm basically the eyes are rolling back in my head, and I'm just trying to get there. It's better not I can see.
Roll me a perception check.
And I'm just like pacing, like. I don't know what's going.
I don't like goblins at all.
Ooh, that's a 2.
Okay.
Big old fat too. Jesus.
A whopping 2.
Roll the 1. I got it.
Okay. Okay, so you approach this 40-foot square enclosure, which has about 20-foot high walls of smooth stone, an iron barred gate, and a 5-foot thick roof of sticky webs. For this pen, you peer in, and what you see is you actually see 12 armed but weary-looking goblins. They seem to be gnawing on some bones, and a few of them seem to also be resting on like straw pallets. You do notice the pen itself is littered with skulls and bones, but they seem small compared to a few others. Most of the bones and stuff seem like small bones. Now, you counted 12 when you walked up, but something in your ear kind of catches for a moment, like you heard something say, "Give it back." And you turn back and look, and you swear to God you saw a 13th goblin. But like one of those swipes, something walks right in front of you and you're trying to look around. It's not there again. Fucking weirding you out just a slightly. With that roll, yeah, it's just it's there and gone real fast. But yeah, that's fucking weird.
How are these? Are this like an enclosure? Or?
It's an enclosure. It's got a web roof.
Yeah.
20-foot high walls.
Is there like a gate that?
Yeah, he went right up to the gate. It was an iron barred.
Who went up to the gate?
I did.
He did. Berquin walked up to it.
Yep. I'm rejoining the group now because I mean.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah, it's a 40-foot enclosure with 20-foot high walls that are smooth stone and a 5-foot thick roof of sticky webs.
How is the gate secured?
Secured enough for the goblins can't get
Jesus.
But can Barbarian get in?
I swear to God, if you go in there, I'm gonna fireball you.
I think the barbarian
I'll
needs
bait
to go
him
back
first
to his
before
room.
you fireball him.
I have
minus
hold
his
person on
saving
barbarian
throws.
for right now. So
It doesn't appear to have any type of locking mechanism on it, but it is locked. It is not budging.
Oh, no, I'm trying. I'm just looking at it.
Okay.
I'm not trying to. I'm just.
That's Bertram. Okay.
Bark with.
Yeah. Okay, so you get back with the group. Like I said, you guys, while you're out there, you saw the 2 pins that you can see from where you're just standing. You do see other guard towers.
there's 2 pins of goblins. Sorry.
Yeah. There's
Okay.
2 pins.
Okay.
There's 2 pins. We'll call them south, which is right here, which is closest to you, and then north, which is the one that's across the yard there. You do see like what looks like gardens. You see like you've seen already, but this is like it looks like moss being grown or whatnot. Because down here you've already found edible mushrooms. You've already found drinkable mushrooms. You found mushrooms that are used for wood. This happens to be moss, like a moss garden. It does have several rows of barrel stalks and blue caps, which barrel stalks are the ones that are drinkable. Like you can open them up and they actually contain liquid water. In the garden right now, currently, you do see 2 adult troglodytes and 3 troglodyte children that seem to be working in the garden with a male drow who seems to be overlooking them. Those of you with light now can actually see too that something up above just seems to be watching the children very closely.
Spider?
It's not a spider. It's Batman.
The ceiling is a web.
His vengeance.
The ceiling of the cave
It's just
with
gate.
stalagmites. Yeah. No. This is some sort of winged creature. But they seem, like I said, they seem to be eyeing the workers and the children, but not making any move right now.
After we get out of here,
Who's person saw that, or is that all?
So, all right, Bart and Drivvin.
on the way back as we're going there, I say, I'll mention this to them.
As long as you don't mention it to my sister.
I'll mention to my sister. I will mention to your sister. Sisters are good.
All right.
Sounds
Deal.
like you're making fast friends with a drow.
Seems we share a common interest in not letting our sisters know about shit.
I think my rage is giving me a stroke because I'm starting to foam at the mouth.
You
It's
need to
called
loosen up the
rabies.
pantaloons just a little bit.
I have a sandwich.
So they meet back up with you guys, and he proceeds to begin to draw on the ground And as he's doing this, a couple more drow join him in creating a summoning circle. With the summoning circle made, he puts the gem in the center of it. Himself and the two others line up on the circle, and he points to 3 spots for both Priqrin, Bart, and Mal to stand on.
Excuse me?
What would happen if I just walked up to Kirkland while he's doing
Are they in
the same
between elves, or are they like on our side?
It's like elf, one of you, elf, one of you,
outside,
elf, one of you, yeah. So the elves themselves, the drow themselves make a triangle, and then you guys would make a triangle.
Then next one would Drivvin.
Okay, so you're in between Drivvin and one of the others. Mal is right across from you in eyesight, and then Priqrin is right across from you from eyesight. So, but Mal can also see Priqrin see Mal, and you know, out of that. So, this will be a series of rolls coming up here soon. But he's going to explain it to you one more time. Once we begin, we must stay focused and we must concentrate. As soon as he is locked up, we can stop. Once it is secured, we can rest, and then we can move forward with the plan, with the agreement of the other part of the agreement of the plan. For now, all I need you to do is focus your spell, any spell you have, the stronger the better, and focus it into the center of the circle. The circle is designed to use the arcane spell that you're using to channel and to pull forth him from the other realm.
Okay, I cast clairvoyance.
No. That's not happening.
Cast
You have 7
clairvoyance.
slots, don't you?
You're not in here. Shut up.
No, you're not in here.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my
He's in the
word.
bin with the
So
goblins.
each roll is going to pretty much consume that spell. The DC is 18. It will be your spell modifier on top of whatever you're using. Okay? But the DC is 18.
And are we just using the spell slot, or do we need to choose a particular spell?
Once, if you make the roll, you can actually, if you fail the roll, it consumes that spell slot up. If you make the roll, it's not going to consume the spell slot up. You're going to continue concentrating on that one spell. So basically, failing it basically means you're going to lose your concentration. So if you pick a concentration spell, that actually might be a little bit better because it's a concentration spell and you can concentrate on it. If it's a spell that's instantaneous and you make it, it's pretty much going to be away. You're going to use up that spell slot and you're going to have to use another spell slot on the next roll. Okay?
Does Warcaster help at all?
Concentrate.
How many of you got Warcaster?
Don't ask me.
It's a feature.
No.
Okay.
Why wouldn't you?
Okay.
Why
I will
would
say, you know
You're
what?
Lucky, so.
Sure. Yes. Because she does have lucky, so she could use lucky if she wants to re-roll something.
Or something else.
So I will say for this Warcaster, I will allow you guys to roll with advantage.
What about guidance? Like, can I just cast guidance, and then when the minute is over, cast guidance on her?
Sure. I mean that yeah. I mean, I want all you guys to be able to help out and everything. So yes, if you're wanting to help out and do that, that's absolutely fine. If somebody else has that same spell ability, they can also help out with that as well.
Okay.
So yes, I mean for sure. You guys plan what you want to do, and everything else. So for the first roll, and again, you're pretty much going to be doing probably 3 rolls, and it's going to be for like a whole 8-hour period concentration of like a day for like simulating that the day's passing. Okay. Oh. Do you want to allow this app to make changes to the device? No. Okay, that's weird. The demon summoned is a printer.
Okay.
That checks
That's
out.
fun.
HP. My HP. It's
Absolutely
an HP.
checks out.
Warhammer?
It's a Hewlett Packard. Anyway.
The schooling service stopped.
Exactly.
It's an off-brand Hewlett Packard.
I would have had the circle or something drawn out and all this other stuff. I did not do it. But like I said, 18 is the DC. If you guys would like to go ahead and cast.
Thoron, can you drag him? Like, because hold person is concentration, and I can't. Because guidance is concentration, so I need you to drag him somewhere away from the goblins. Entice him.
along
Who are
his
you
last-
guiding?
Her.
All right, so Mal's going to get guidance,
Yep.
so it's a D4 added to your roll.
Oh,
You do have lucky, so you can use lucky.
So we're adding
Thoron
a
dropped the way.
spell attack modifier or just the modifier?
Um,
I need that.
we'll do spell attack.
But which one? The higher one or the lower one?
Well, there's a spell modifier, which is probably the lower one. The spell attack is
Well, the
probably the
spell
higher one.
attacks, I have
Oh.
2 of those.
Because one's for wisdom and one's for intelligence, because you're a dual caster.
Well,
That's
one
right.
says druid, one says rogue.
Ron,
Yes.
where are you?
So which one's your highest?
Druid.
The druid.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Use your
you
druid.
probably can go off of that one.
Good.
Okay. Well, like I said, because you're kind of
Nice.
casting more or less, mostly spells are probably going to be attack spells anyways, most likely, right? So,
I mean, mine's a summoning spell.
I was planning on
Okay.
using my 5th level spell slot on fly for this because it's
That's what
concentration.
I'm using.
I was getting ready to
What
say.
I'm doing?
Listen, we're sending him tickets here.
I already saw you roll.
That's hilarious.
I've already saw you roll. So we're gonna start with you. Describe the spell you're using, even though you kind of already spit it out. Describe it and describe how it's affecting this in this ritual. How are you using it in this ritual?
Exactly. It's fly because it's the best spell that I have. It's concentration. Luckily, we're using our spell attack because it comes to be at 18 with that. Exactly.
That's why I asked
And it's exactly that. I'm just casting fly. I'm going to pull him, fly him
Okay.
to me. Just bring him.
Some of you notice that Bart actually does lift off the ground just a little bit while he's casting this.
Too much oomph.
my
Did you roll?
Yeah,
What did you get?
I got a 19.
19.
the highest
And
roll.
what did you cast again?
Fly.
You cast
5th
a
level.
fly
At 5th
again?
level.
5th level
Thank you,
slide?
the guidance. It got me 2.
No.
I rolled an 11 and a 12.
Jesus.
Okay, kind of describe a little bit of how this is affecting for you as well.
So I'm imagining that I am. And the words.
Excuse
Yep.
me, sorry.
I imagine
Solid
that wherever this demon is, all of a sudden, a gust of wind comes in and tries to pick him up, to swoop him away, and that's the fly that I'm using.
Okay. Okay. All right.
So do we use a spell slot?
No.
Okay.
As long as you succeed on it,
Okay.
it seems like the spell itself actually even extends further than what it normally does. If you fail, then the slot goes away and you'll have to recast either the same spell or whatever. You just basically got to use another slot. Okay? As long as you succeed, the concentration, like for you guys, time seems normal, but to everybody else, you guys almost seem like you're locked in everything else. So as soon as you guys snap out of this, it's going to seem like it was only a couple of minutes, maybe. It time dilation. It's weird. What did you cast?
Conjure minor elemental.
Okay. What type of elementals and what was your roll?
23.
Jesus.
Okay.
I have a plus
Sweet.
8 for my spell attack for a druid, and I got
Okay.
a 13 and then a 2 for the guide.
And then the guidance. You got it because she might as well use it, right? Okay, so 23. Describe the elements and kind of describe what we would probably be seeing a little bit.
You know, like normal elementals, you got the water, the earth, and all of those. Okay, they're all like mixed in, and then it's just like a beam of all of them.
So you're kind of doing almost like a prismatic elemental type thing where we're seeing fire, stone, rock, water, wind, air, I guess. Well, that'd be earth.
Whatever. All the elements that you could think of.
The what?
I thought Firestone was rubber.
Firestone?
Wow. Again, not representing.
Fire and stone are both rubber. Yes. Okay.
Awesome.
All right.
A washed up band.
You guys also see her lift off the ground just a little bit, with
Where's your flying?
whips of fire and different types of elements being shot from her as she looks like she's casting. You also see that the two other drow also begin to lift up just a little. I mean, it's not by much. It almost looks like they're just standing on their tippy toes right now. I mean, it's not by much, and their heels are just off the ground, lifting up, and they're casting this. Drivvin himself, you see him cast a spell into there as well. He's going to go with what you guys went with as far as level wise, as you see a cone of cold just kind of flow into the center as well. And he kind of pushes that in there as well. All right, first round. That was very excellent. I actually like that. Those that are on the outside, you notice that everything seems to be going okay. Nothing seems to be out of the ordinary. Bahst, how's your attention span? What are you doing?
Thoron pulled me aside and he handed me an ale, and I've been a little inebriated, so I don't care anymore.
Okay, give me. Let's do an inebriation check. Give me a.
Oh, that's not fair. He's got a con of fucking 20.
You're a dwarf. You got it with advantage.
Yes.
Could you imagine if I was a dwarf and had a 20?
Yeah. Just give me a Constitution check.
I got a 13.
I think that's plenty because I think 12 is the first one. Okay, so you feel it, but you're not like you could stand up and walk straight.
Yeah.
But you definitely feel like, oh, this is warm in my belly. I like it.
I feel better now. I was
Okay.
angry. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
But I fed you.
A few of the you notice that a few of the guards do make their patrol around. They just kind of check. They check. Actually, they walk up to like two of the drow that's there. They kind of walk up to them, just kind of check them, make sure like their vitals are still good, and like they're not losing any health or whatnot, like getting sucked into it itself or whatever. They're still holding. And when they feel like they're comfortable, they pretty much back away. We're gonna get to we're gonna do the next roll, which for those that are on the outside, it's been a couple of hours already.
So it's perfect for more.
So we're going to do the next one. You guys all made it. It's still the same DC. Let's go ahead and let's do another roll for the day.
Do we use the same spell? Or...
You're still on the same spell.
Okay.
The spell slot never got consumed.
Okay.
So you can still concentrate on that same spell. If you want to switch, absolutely fine.
Still advantage?
Still advantage for you two. She still has lucky, and if you're giving her guidance, then she still has guidance. We'll do the same thing. We'll start with you. Did you change
Nat 20.
spells?
Same spell.
Nat 20?
Yep.
Nice.
That will help out quite a bit in the next roll.
I got there last time.
As you're still concentrating on the fly, the gem itself just wiggles just a little bit. Like it seems like it's shaking just a bit. Your heels are off the ground, but now your toes seem to be leaving the ground as well. and a burst of air seems to be swirling around your feet.
What are we summoning? Do we know what we're summoning?
Yeah, yeah, he told you.
I got.
He told you what it was named.
What's that?
It says worships demon for the minotaurs.
So what you're doing is you're bringing in a demon who is close into resemblance to the god that they worship, to trick them into obeying the command to help them out.
It's just a dragon.
He did not say what the name of this demon was.
His name is.
Because most demons, you don't really know their names, and if you know their names, it's a different thing. So it's just the style of demon that he describes to you that's close resemblance to what they worship. So, natural 20, again, you're lifted up a little bit, the gem shakes, a little bit of light seems to start shining off the gem as well. What did you get?
I got a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. All right.
Damn,
Still up there again. Still staying on the same spell? Still concentrating on the same spell? Okay. Same spell. Again, same with you. Your heels were already off. Now your toes are leaving the ground. A little bit of swirl of air seems to be lifting you up just a little bit. The light from the gem seems to be getting a little bit brighter. And it's still shaking. Mal, did you change or still staying with the elements? Same spell? What did you roll?
24.
24?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're all rolling pretty high. This is great. Again, swirls of fire seem to be licking and flipping towards underneath you as your toes seem to come up off the ground just a little bit more. Another drow seems like he has a little bit of fire that seems to be going under his. Another one has a little bit of cold, and Drivvin seems to have a little bit of cold as well as he continues to push in the cone of cold as well. Again, you guys see your allies that are sitting there concentrating and summoning. Mal's hair seems to be whipping, but at the same time you're watching it whips real fast, but then it kind of almost looks like it slows down and then picks back up and whips. Bart's clothing and his beard, at times you swear you see his beard flip up in front of his face, but he does not break concentration as he still focuses. It goes up, parts, and kind of almost comes down. His clothing seems to be fluttering and everything else. Yeah. Everything seems to be fluttering, but it's the same thing. It kind of goes real fast, but then it slows down. Your robes seem to give a little flurry at the bottoms of it and everything else.
Terrible over there, Maryland.
Thoron, is there anything that you're doing in particular?
Before that hour, I was going to say.
No, that's fine. We can backtrack a little bit.
Use find C, take 10 minutes, and then just have him just sitting there, keep him distracted.
Okay.
Nice.
Massive.
Ooh, puppy. Come here, puppy.
At the end of your 10 minutes of trying to cast Find Steed, nothing comes.
Excited.
Nothing happens at all.
Helm.
Maybe Helm told you no. Today.
Yeah.
You still use up that spell slot,
Oh, yeah.
but for some reason right now it didn't work.
Oh, probably.
We're talking on the strings of the weave.
Yep.
Well, if you get a natural one, you really don't want to hear what happens if you get a natural one.
Can you not jinx it?
I'm not trying to
Right?
jinx it.
I'm glad I got lucky.
Double one there.
All right,
Jesus Christ, why would you?
a couple more hours.
One.
A couple more hours seem to
Shade,
pass
I used
by you guys.
divine.
You're still drinking?
He drinking his
Yeah,
dreams away.
you're still drinking? Yeah.
That the
I'm sipping-
teacup thing.
I'm sipping and leaning.
Just give me 2 more rolls. Because your sips are probably bigger than his sip.
Yeah, it's a drunk.
I got
It'll make a dwarf drunk.
11 and
This was the 85%.
21.
God damn.
Okay. Well, the 11 gets you to the first level of inebriation, and then the other one keeps you from going beyond. So you're definitely feeling tipsy right now.
Empty stomach.
Yeah.
I need a sandwich.
Definitely empty. Okay, so a couple more hours have passed by. You guys are still watching this happen and occur.
And yeast.
I need another roll from the three of you now. And if you do, like I said, you guys can switch spells if you want, since you did pass, and it won't cost you a spell slot or anything else. Otherwise, you can stay focused.
Spin the wheel. Oh, fuck, bud.
Bud.
Oh fuck, bud! All
I
right.
swear to God, you messed this up.
It was nice knowing you, bro.
Okay, we're gonna start at this end of the table real quick. Mal,
I got 23.
Mal got 23. And you're still doing the
Yes.
okay. You're now your heels are not just an inch, but you're at least a good 2 to 3 inches off the ground with the spell concentration and everything else still going. Now it's a draw because both of your guys' expression when you rolled.
Probably rolled the same.
You did not.
What did you?
He jinxed.
What did you get?
Just shout out to
Fucking
the two
serious?
crew. I got 2 2s.
Throw those dice
Don't,
away.
it wasn't ones.
Oh, that's also like.
Wasn't ones.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
It's better.
Be a 9.
Your spell slot is consumed,
Alright.
and you need to recast a spell. So,
Alright.
what did you get?
I rolled a 17 at the end of the day.
17 at
I
the
rolled an 11 plus 6. Yep.
Oh,
What's that?
it's just shy. And you don't have lucky, do you? Damn
But
it.
she does, and she can.
No, that's with advantage. I rolled a 3 and an 11.
I know. Oh, awful.
And guess what? I don't have advantage. And I got 23.
Oh.
Oh, you
Oh, lucky,
the
right in the bowl.
I can't
Well,
give
still.
other people.
All right, so that uses up.
That'll use up that spell slot of that spell.
Halfway.
Do you two still want to recast using the exact same spell you just were?
Spell.
Or you switching?
Yep. New spell. I'm gonna use 4th level. We'll use Edward's Black Tentacles. Another
Okay.
concentration spell.
Interesting. All right. Only you two I need you two to re-roll.
You two.
I'm going to cast Searing Smite.
Searing.
Oh
Smite.
no!
Yep.
Okay.
And bring in the fire to the demon.
That's the
Okay.
divine punishment.
All right. What is it that you're trying to cast?
Black Tentacles.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Black Tentacles. Did you make it?
I got a 16 plus 7.
23.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes it. Dirty 20. All right.
Hey,
You guys, this is pretty interesting. You guys see this black form on the ground, and you see the little tentacles start whipping around. At that time, a slit in the air appears above the gym, at least a good 10 feet slit. And that was shortly after her, on hers. For yours, it flickers a little bit. When you lost your concentration for a second, you dropped, but you quickly recast, and you were able to save it. Your heels are now above the ground, but you're not up off the ground. Your heels are back up, and it stabilized the lip. Since you both kind of failed, that's kind of why it was flickering. So you were able to stabilize it. Now it's not flickering; it's still holding. You cast Searing Smite.
Yeah.
Searing Smite, when it goes in, you drop down to the ground and you quickly recast. Your heels all of a sudden lift up. The line or the slit that was right there all of a sudden begins to widen up and open. Now it almost has I want to say an eye like shape to it as it opens up.
It's
Iris shape.
A what?
Iris.
a width and a tall.
Kind of. I didn't want to say teardrop because it's got 2 points at it.
So an iris.
Yeah. So and
Fire Sauron.
it opens up and everything else, and you guys can see. What you see is a black void at first, and then you start seeing flickers of flames begin to show up and consume inside that iris itself as they lip out of the rift itself on there.
Dude, imagine not being in the Undermountain.
I hear that music in the background.
What?
Imagine not being in the Undermountain right now.
Yeah.
Being
It's pretty
retired.
great.
Being water deep, safe.
Like Elden Ring is
So-
in the background.
That would end like the first day wise. As you guys are still there now, chanting does begin to happen with the other three. As there's chanting in a Undermountain phrase over and over. If you know how to speak Undermountain,
Undercommon?
yeah, I believe it's Undercommon.
I speak. What do I speak?
Does
Abyssal.
Bart speak
Bart speaks
Undercommon? Okay.
Oh yeah, you just.
Of course you do.
Well, because I was part of the
No, because you're
city
dead.
watch and
I'm
underneath, and so yeah.
Do you speak Undercommon?
No.
Okay.
I speak Elvish. No.
And unfortunately, yeah.
That kind of
Oh,
Yep.
my blue sweatshirt. Elvish. I'm an elf, Elvis,
Elvish.
an Elvish,
Okay.
an elfish, a
Elfish,
pointy ear
yes.
fish. Anyways,
Absolutely.
what they're saying that you recognize the language, and what they're saying is, "Come forth, we summon thee," and they seem to be saying over and over and over again.
I can help out.
Okay. You both start hearing him chanting along with them.
I'm just gonna say.
He is trying to raise the DC up.
Yeah.
Try. Do you want to attempt to say what they're saying?
But I say it in possible language that they don't understand.
But you don't understand what they're saying.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna say something I
Well,
should
see,
say to
here's the thing.
understand.
You hear us chanting, and even
Right.
though you don't know the language, you don't know Russian, but if I say it enough times, you're going to be able to say those words.
But
Right.
I doubt it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
That's what I'm just trying to see.
Stoti Delish. Stoti Delish.
Stools?
Underfush,
There you go.
underfush,
See, it only takes a minute, right? What are you doing? What are you
Can you say
doing?
bistro? You spoke Russian right there.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
you attempt to try
I will
to.
attempt to try to.
Okay. Just real quick, give me just an intelligence check.
Well, that should be all right.
I would hope so.
Yeah, definitely all right. You just had to say that.
I mean, I can try.
Well, I don't see a digital. I don't see a digital.
One.
Did you roll a digital?
Yeah.
Ouch.
It's not on my
It's
screen
not.
at
Well, it
all.
wasn't from casting.
So 4 altogether? No, it was.
Oh,
on
now
the
it
intelligence
goes.
check.
I hit refresh and now it shows up as soon as I clicked
Do
refresh.
you want me to try?
That.
Do you? No, I don't want you to try. I want you to try. To try.
Is it? Oh, jeez. Which one?
It's just an intelligence check.
So it's the one that says +2. That's above the 14.
If it's not at all.
Sure. Is your intelligence 14?
But there's this, yes.
There's something in.
Then yes, you add that modifier to the roll.
18.
It's worse.
Okay. What did you say you got?
You got a 4.
4. Okay.
So in total, that plus.
Yeah, I see it now. 4.
The dragon tongue just cannot hit the undercommon.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, Narata, Farata, Nita. Close enough, I said it. You stumble towards that last
His beak can't
syllable of the words that they're saying, and it's like, are they saying Harapapilla or are they going Padatala? It's weird, yeah. It's something weird, but yeah, your tongue is just for some reason it's just not getting it. But you're trying. You pick it up.
It's like half a language,
Yeah.
right?
What was that?
I was just thinking about what is it? Nick to Rock to. Yeah.
Reference.
I said it. Maybe not syllable for syllable, but I said the words.
appeared. It's what counts, right?
Yes.
Shit, what were those words? Yeah, sorry. Army of the Dead. I so love that movie. Okay.
Great movie.
So you begin to chant, and you actually are getting it. Dude, it wasn't that hard of a D&D.
No.
I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
But he just had to say something, and I rolled a 1.
Hey, at least it's this and not let's get ready to
All
help.
the text though.
I know, right?
All right, so the whole group is continuing to do this.
What's that?
I told you, I'm a band kid. There's
All right.
band kids.
Also more of an orchestra thing right there.
Okay.
A stringed instrument of some kind.
Stringed instruments.
All right, guys. We're going to do a couple more rolls here. And
Go with the rolls. I don't need any more.
yeah, we're going to do a couple more rolls.
No more.
Please give me a couple more rolls, and then we'll
Roll the one.
same thing.
And tell us.
23,
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
same spell. Okay.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah, I think she's standing right by you.
Okay,
okay.
you're still getting guidance.
What'd you,
26.
26. All right. What'd you get?
Give me a second.
Oh, it's bad.
25.
Okay, it's good. Give me a second. Okay. I'm kind of fast forwarding it, pushing a little bit further. So this is actually going to be lasting the next day, since you guys made it through that first day. This is the next day. You're still concentrating now. Like again, everybody outside the circle, they feel actual time. You guys are not really
Like, we've been
feeling.
doing this for like 24 hours.
Yeah, but for you, it doesn't feel that way in the circle.
It feels magical.
You guys feel like it's only been maybe a few minutes for you guys. Everybody else on the outside, though, it's going on.
Is this what happens when you're high?
What? Oh, I forgot about Bertram. What is Bertram fucking doing during?
Watching this idiot fucking run around and watching this and just.
I'm taking angry shots. Right?
I'm actually walking around the compound
Okay.
at intervals, just
Um.
seeing if I can hear anything in that room that never had anything in it. And
Still, well, actually, no. Occasionally, I would say you went back in. The door unlocked on the outside, because since you got that scarab, it actually allowed the outside doors unlocked to allow you back inside without somebody actually having to open it for you. One of your passes by that area, you do hear a voice, a female voice coming from that room. But for the most part,
one that I heard before.
you recognize the voice. Yes.
But the brother's out doing the summoning.
Yes, and he has a male voice.
Well, yeah,
You heard a female voice inside that room. Yeah.
but just by herself.
Yeah. Seems to be. Otherwise, you see soldiers going in and out of like what looks like barracks, and you see them training and fighting. And occasionally, you see them rushing to the aid of the workers in the field, because the creature that was hanging up dive bombed trying to snatch one of the younglings
That's why she
up,
could see the kid.
and they were able to.
At intervals, like, does Bertram see this stuff? Do we see this stuff? I mean,
Yeah, everybody out.
It's like-
you
So
Bertram
kind of
sees
see
all
the
this
shit.
shit. He's gonna go ask one of the guards at one point, like, what the hell is this thing?
We're just
Uh,
not
fuck is it?
at all.
It's a Varox,
Uh-huh.
is what it is.
So why don't we just kill it?
It's made of rock.
Because for the most part, or they fucking bother us usually. They must be hungry.
I mean, do you want me to kill it? They're not fucking with blood spec. I don't want to create some fucking.
The DM over here going, you
This is taking too long.
certainly fucking could try if you like to. Take it
Do
on.
I know if it's immune to
All your major spellcasters.
Yeah.
Do you know if it's immune to poison?
Yeah.
I could not tell you. This is Bertram.
Yeah. Hey, ask my monster hunter buddy if he knows.
Yeah, no, he has not fought. He has not came across one of these
No.
at all.
Not even close.
This
This is something we had to summon in another plane. This doesn't come around very often.
You'd have to roll like history books to even see if you even understand.
I'm great at history.
To even see if you understand like
I'll roll 2.
the description or whatnot of this creature.
I didn't make it.
Good.
No, I am. Bertram's actually proficient in history.
With his intelligence?
Shut up.
And Bertram tells you that.
In this
even-
economy?
That's a 17, actually.
Oh shit.
Not fun.
Do you have a +3?
Yeah.
I'll just roll with that.
Because you know our proficiency bonus.
I know you have a -1 to
I
intelligence.
know Fraud's character. Yeah.
I will say that's good enough to know
Amazing.
that this is definitely not a creature of this plane.
Uh-huh. Did you take that spell?
What?
And more than likely, it is probably resistant, if not immune, to possibly poison.
Oh. Its
I was
blood
gonna
burns
say-
so hot the poison just can't react.
I did.
What's a demon from fucking Doom?
Is that what you're looking for?
Ooh, Demon Slayer
Oh.
NPC. What do you think?
But that only lasts for...
Demon Slayer like that.
Slayer.
Duration up to a minute. Yeah.
What?
NPC.
I don't know.
Well,
Were we all gonna cower?
keep reading all that.
That is the correct response.
Because
It's
does it...
if it's native to the plane of existence you're on, you banish the target to a harmless demi-plane.
Level 20 monk
The target is incapacitated. The target remains there until the spell ends.
But if it doesn't belong to the same plane as you're in,
Right. The target is native to a different plane of existence than the one you're on. The target is banished with a faint popping noise, returning to its home plane.
mhm.
The spell ends before 1 minute has passed. The target reappears in the space it left, or in the nearest unoccupied space
Oh,
of
so
that
it doesn't come
space.
back.
Yeah.
Well, it says if the 1 minute doesn't, it sounds like if you get interrupted, it comes back.
Yeah.
If it's not from this plane, but if you get through the 1 minute, it sounds like it just stays.
Hey, Bernice.
Mhm.
No.
I mean, that's if it's from a different plane. That's kind of how I
Yeah,
take it as.
yeah.
So you almost banish it back to its original plane,
Mhm.
and as long as you keep the concentration for up
For
to
a
1
good
minute, it stays there.
Stays there.
Otherwise, if she gets interrupted, it comes back.
What's the range on that spell?
Yes.
Yeah. 60 feet.
Yes, it has a range.
Yes. 60 feet.
How far up is the ceiling?
Further than 60 feet. I think I
can't cast
I
fly.
think I told you at one point. It was 100-foot cavern.
How big is the building next to us?
The building next to you.
Yeah, like if she crawled up on the roof.
What if it flew down and then I cast it?
Yeah, next time it flies down, try it.
Yeah, I mean,
Cast
you
a
certainly
spell
can.
against something
Yeah.
that's
just remember you're
The timing, yeah. The
Just-
timing has to be right.
yeah. Just remember you're helping the circle out.
Right.
That means you're going to pull your concentration
see
away from the
this thing?
circle. Yeah, I'm pretty sure by now you
But
would.
hers will only last a minute every time we try to.
Yeah. Each
Well,
one,
yeah,
each the guidance lasts a minute and this lasts a minute.
Yeah.
So,
Nope. We could certainly try. We could certainly try if you're wanting to keep an eye out on it.
Yeah, keep an eye out on it.
Okay.
Give Bertram something to do. Give Bahst something to do.
yeah.
Keep an eye on it.
All right.
All right.
Write that down in your monster. Remember.
I'm taking notes, actually.
Okay, good.
Okay, you're keeping an eye. Okay. Let's say.
I'm gonna use divine sense to see if it's a fiend or a celestial or whatever.
Divine sense. We're fucking summoning a demon right in the middle of the goddamn courtyard.
Yeah, but I don't think it counts for demons, does it? It's like undead, celestial, or fiend
Fiends.
or something.
Yeah.
That's what it says.
It's demon on
Demons are
fiend.
beans.
Yep.
I don't
Demons,
think demons were fiends. I thought they
Yeah,
were their
they're
own
fiends.
category as
No,
as a demon.
Fiends,
No,
undead.
No.
Fiend and demon, I think, is the same. Essentially, cinnamon. Synonyms.
Cinnamon?
Cinnamon. Cinnamon. Yeah, no. It would be considered like a large fiend
Yeah.
/ it's a demon.
It's a cinnamon
The
demon.
daemon.
It's yeah. It's a
Cinnamon demon.
It's spicy.
no sugar, just straight cinnamon. Do the cinnamon challenge.
Oh, is this where we get hot tamales?
Yes.
But I do have a feeling though, if this doesn't work, you guys may be pulled into a combat
Yeah,
scenario.
Could be problematic.
Could be proper. Yeah.
Probably.
Just call me dude.
But you got banished a few times, so.
Yeah.
Well, the first time is free. The second time would be rolling initiative.
Great. No, I like it.
Okay, so
That's demon.
I'd say, all right, you saw it swoop down. You talk to the guy, and he goes, "You're more than welcome to try. It's pretty fast.
Yeah.
For the most part, it usually
Ever get one of those guys?
we have lost a couple of goblins and a couple of children troglodytes,
Well,
yes,
that's not right.
but
It's not nice to call me that.
All right, maybe we'll try something. Okay.
okay. So a few hours after you talk to that guard, and you've been scouring and watching and looking up, right?
Yeah.
With well, you're not Bart with demon sight, so you can't really see all the way up to it, right?
is
You're
mine?
only 60 foot.
What is my
Oh,
Is that the thing that's
features?
on the ceiling?
just looking at
So,
this.
and I take it that,
This is
Bertram?
Yep.
I think we had one.
and I'm taking it that you guys are probably
I have
getting.
120 feet of dark vision.
Oh, you okay? That's more than the average.
I got the shadow.
You got the something.
Yeah.
Okay, that's better than the average. The average one.
Yeah, because what do you have?
I only have a dark vision of 60
Demon
feet.
and feet
Yeah.
are synonymous.
Is this thing in the mid lane giving off any light?
No, yeah, it's giving off light. It is for
Oh,
sure giving off
there's, like,
light.
Fire
I
magic.
see this.
They keep an eye on it. It's coming. I'll let you know.
Nobody has light, do they?
She
I have
does.
light.
Yeah,
The
but
orb,
she's
the orb is
busy.
still around,
I have
but
daylight.
Is that a concentration spell? Is that something?
No,
you...
that's my orb.
her
Oh,
orb
okay.
is still.
Okay.
And you know the
Still
command word to that.
Yeah, you say
Gee Willikers.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was actually our orb first.
Yeah.
Well,
It
maybe
was.
if someone didn't put fireball in a building, we would have lost the first one.
I wonder who that was.
It
Shots
wasn't
fired.
me.
It was the other guy?
Yes.
The dumb Dragonborn?
Yes.
Is there any others?
Well, we had the smart
I'm
dragon
gonna throw you into this crystal.
and the dumb dragon.
I already
You're
know
going
that
to
was
text
the
this.
Barbarian.
That's what I was getting ready to say, but
Sacrifice. Maybe you can be its.
Sacrifice.
okay. I need those of you that are waiting for this thing to do
Where
something
am I?
to
Yeah.
give me a perception roll.
Advantage.
I need it. Got it.
22.
What
The
is
highest
that?
perception roll I've ever rolled, I think. With
15.
18.
Okay.
What is this?
Oh.
That's absolutely good. You said 15?
Yeah.
That's fine. I'd say that's fine for this scenario.
It's fun.
As you guys are waiting around and watching, you do notice that that creature seems to be stirring up again, and you notice
Crossbow.
Where does 50
you
come
notice
from?
the reason why it's stirring up again is because the kids seem to be playing a hide and go seek type tag thing, and one of them ran off a little bit further than the others, and you see that it is locked in on that one and sees where it's going, and as soon as it pushes off, that's when you're telling Bernnice, get ready, it's coming.
Boss, get that kid.
Get it? I'm going.
So
And I have steady aim on
it
that.
comes in within range. You go to cast. What do they got to roll?
It's a 17 charisma.
A charisma.
Why are you just right outside of my aura?
Get closer then.
No, he's talking about me.
The one that.
You cast banish on it.
Uh-huh.
It's moving really fucking fast. I mean, it's got 60 feet of flying. It's falling also down, so it's swooping down. Bahst, you're running after the kid like you were told?
Yep.
All right, so you're booking it to the kid. You do a slide, grabbing it, and you just hear this screech kind of, and just stop.
Yep.
You said you were holding what?
Steady aim on it with my crossbow.
Okay. It's about to hit Bahst, and the child like coming down full on talons, all four of its legs talons, and it's getting a little screech, and you just hear the little screech and then and it's gone.
Old.
I rolled a 2 total.
Old.
Cold.
Okay, what do I do with this kid?
Get him out of there.
It's
Where am I going?
Inside that building over
and
there.
it's
All right.
that child is squirming. It does not
Take it
know.
back.
Yeah, it's a small
Back
creature. It
to
didn't matter. It's not gonna win the
A
grapple check.
minute passes and it does not come back.
All right,
It is-
I go to the building. and
Yeah.
drop
It
off
is
the kid.
a fiend, a demon. So it
Ooh.
pops back away.
Come from?
Where
So
do
I
we
put
go?
the kid in the building and I break his leg.
So-
What? I'll shoot you.
You can see me.
Uh,
I'm in the building.
I still
this
think.
Droglight man.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Then, hey,
yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
the
Okay.
Um,
not the goblins.
All right.
you guys go back to the circle and you can see it. Those outside, you're seeing that portal that's been opened up and the chanting and everything else.
Only in the other games.
What's funny is, as you guys are seeing this, you actually see this creature flying past.
Boom, into it.
Flying past, yeah, just flying past that window that's being opened by the spell. You see several of these, but you see them flying past, and then one just all of a sudden appears and just kind of like looking around and fly off.
It's Beelzebub.
He's a lob.
I mean, technically, open.
Bob.
So,
Can we fix it?
that day passes. I need the casters to give me another spell roll.
We're gonna wait this whole time.
Yes, yes.
Are they taking levels of exhaustion?
We'll know
What is
after. We'll know after.
I'm taking naps.
Thing. Yeah, well, I know. You guys outside the circle are sleeping and everything else.
I know it was a nat 20, but
Oh,
Unless
I thought it
you
was
choose, unless the people
23.
outside the circle chooses not to rest, I am taking as a fact that they're resting.
Okay.
So,
yeah, Bertram.
Yeah, I'll take a
We'll do
a
shifts.
short. Yeah, I'll do a short rest. In
We'll
between.
do shifts. Yeah.
Okay.
Because you can take shit.
Starting over here again on this side. 23.
Yep.
Same spell.
Same spell.
Okay.
19.
19.
Same spell.
Same
Talk about
spell.
Same
slots.
spell, 27.
Woo!
Wow.
Damn.
You
Let's
get-
talk about spell slots.
talk about spell slots. Okay.
'Cause I only have 2.
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
Well, you I mean, 2 left after that one that
No.
failed.
I only have 2.
2 total to begin
That's
with.
it, right? I'm a warlock.
Yeah. You only got 1 left.
That's it. So if that fails, I'm done.
So day
And I
3.
cannot use my paladin spell slots.
Day 3.
He's all beat
Better not
out.
screw up.
Real quick before I do this, I want to know the people on the outside of the circle. Is there anything you're doing on this 3rd day?
I'm trying to
We do.
You
You should work on doing a backflip.
backflip. The spring with the silks.
I
I'm gonna try to find seat again, except further away.
guess I could
I'll backflip against you.
channel.
Do it. Roll acrobatics.
Do a backflip.
I'll play athletics to hold to help him with it.
13.
Do divine
I fall.
intervention and
do.
then have
Okay.
the goddess protect us if the creature, if the demon, when he's summoned, if he gets kind of unruly. I don't.
What are you trying to do?
Okay.
Nothing, I don't know. I don't know. I was going to do some divine intervention, and if the demon got
Is that
unruly,
a divine channel divinity?
no, it's the divine
Or a spell?
intervention. It's when I
It's a
roll a
class feature,
percentage.
Bertram asks.
Right. Is it like a class feature like
Yeah.
your divine channel divinity type thing,
Yeah.
or is it a spell slot you use?
No, it's
Okay.
it's a channel divinity.
Okay. Did you want to try? I mean, it's a once per day, I think. type
Yeah,
of
it's
thing.
once per day.
Unless you succeed, and then
You've been
it's
doing that this
a week.
whole time.
Bertram asks the guards if it's
It's
okay
3
to play
days.
hide and seek with the kids.
I mean, I could have, but
chance.
it's a
Um,
10% chance. So,
Bertram playing hide and
I mean,
seek
what
with kids.
would I?
They're never
because
gonna find
I have to ask. I request my deity's aid. Roll percentile dice. So what would I?
They have locate features.
Yeah,
so
that's
you can just
up
watch
to you
them.
what
That's
you
the
would.
problem.
They
Yeah.
agreed to allow you to play with the kids, but a few more guards come into the area just to
So Bertram is playing with.
Yep, hide and seek.
Okay.
just to
Bertram.
kind of
Awesome.
just to make sure everything's
Yeah.
fine.
He's gonna
So.
be the seek champion.
Thoron.
He's going to
The
shoot
under,
his friend.
This would be
underdark
fun.
champion.
Boss, I'm asking everybody outside the circle before I tell what happens because they already gave me their numbers for the inside the circle. So I just need to know, what are you doing on this third day? What is happening?
I took a nap. I'm calisthenics. I am casting clairvoyance.
You eat breakfast all day.
Loading up on carbs.
Dirty 30 for stealth.
I'm meditating. Casting clairvoyance.
Just cook eggs.
What?
I'm meditating, casting clairvoyance.
Okay.
See what my day's gonna be like. You know.
Did you roll a 5?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing happens when you
Did you roll a 5?
cast clairvoyance. Same with his
She put
divine
it back
steed. His spell slot gets used, but his divine seed
Well, I have
never
other
shows
dice
back
that I
up.
can roll.
I don't care.
Okay.
You didn't roll any other dice. You rolled
Yeah.
one die.
At that point, I was just checking my
No, it's fine.
astrology.
You have a plus 11, right?
Okay.
Plus 11 plus a D8 plus a D20.
Okay.
So you already have.
Were you going to-
No.
No?
On your
Okay.
dice?
Because I don't know what I would.
That's fine.
Finance black pearl.
On the third day,
Massive black pearl.
you guys
Best I can
Uh,
best I can do.
concentrate on your spells. Riley, you're still up off the ground, still same height. The other two lift back up to that height as well, as a largely palm hand with fingers begins to wrap around both sides of the fissure that's opening up. Seems to pull it a little bit wider and begins to pull itself through this fissure. And as it does pull through and it comes in out, oh man, I had the description now. I'm trying to think of what the fucking say the damn description again.
Yeah.
The description I told you before, it's like horned demon creature. Where'd it go? Where did my things go?
Describe 3 times.
Because you're thinking about that sandwich.
I think
You
so.
want clam sandwich?
Okay, so you see a demon that resembles this pretty well.
Good sandwich.
Disgusting. Don't ever say it with oh boy again.
Fried clam po' boy.
What's the total? So good.
They are.
Or fried. Oh yeah.
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 I'll take a shrimp.
Jesus Christ.
Hot sauce on it.
That's why they named the whole band after him, Blue Oyster Cult.
I'll take an oyster and a half shell. That's it.
Sounds like a
You,
team.
you guys are just making anybody that's listening like freaking hungry as hell.
You're welcome.
to your podcast.
I'm listening, but I'm over here like, fucking hell, really?
We don't play
Okay.
D&D at all. We just talk about food.
Food.
So, what you guys see is, like you said, you see these two big, meaty-sized looking hands just come across, open it up, and begin to pull itself out. It is furry. It is furry and everything. And you kind of wonder at the same time, how the fuck is this going to work? Because it may or may not look like the actual demon that they worship, but comes out. It's almost like a gorilla looking freaking creature, which I think you guys have seen
Yeah,
before.
I was gonna say that was not a good time.
The one that turned invisible?
In fact, as it comes out, it looks right at you, Bart, as if it recognizes you.
Oh no.
The fissure closes, and right then, Drivvin changes his casting spell, and you just see it kind of just stop. In fact, everything around you all has stopped except for you guys in the circle. And now the chanting has changed. And it's changed from what it was like we are summoning you to we now bind you in this vessel. We now bind you in this vessel. We now bind you in this vessel. And as you guys begin to chant with them, focus in your spell and everything else, you begin to see it start almost going from a large, shrinking down to a medium, small, to a tiny, and all of a sudden a flash of light, and you see this gem just shaking, and it rocks about 3 times, and then it bing.
So it wasn't a critical catch.
No,
It's an ultra ball the whole time.
Master ball. All right. No, but he catches it, and as soon as he does, everything, you guys outside the circle, literally like you're doing something, all of a sudden it moves.
Do I recognize
The gem.
the gems? Do I?
But the spells and everything have stopped.
Has like initials on it.
The casting has now completed.
11.
The casting has now completed. The gem is laying there. You guys drop to your feet. I need you 3 to give me a Constitution check, if you would, please.
Saving throw or
Can I
check?
have guidance?
We'll go saving throw, as he's probably not around anyways, but we'll do a saving throw.
You guys okay?
That didn't help.
I can give you resistance. And so that still is a D4.
That absolutely didn't.
Wait,
I got a-
lucky?
Yeah, you can use lucky.
Lucky.
Okay, I'm good.
What did you get? 4.
Oh shit.
What do you total? Jesus.
So originally it was going to be.
I mean, I used every bit
10,
of
but now it's
arcane
16.
power I had.
Yeah.
That
I
makes
have
sense.
2 spell slots.
Oh,
That
I
makes
know.
sense. That makes
So-
sense.
You seem fine. As you hit your feet, you kind of rock a little bit, but you seem fine. You see the gem, it kind of is glowing, but it dims down and it stops shaking for a minute. You got a what again?
16.
You go to one knee, but you're okay,
Mhm.
and you get back up, slightly dizzy. You take a point of exhaustion. You don't lose a spell slot, but you do take 1 point of exhaustion.
I'm so glad I've left. I rolled a 4 on mine, and I had a +3 with your.
And I think
spell,
it
and
probably
then a
took more
+3
toll on
with
you since you only had 2 spell slots versus they had a lot more
Yeah.
spell slots.
What do
So
you mean?
it was a little bit harder
I
on
only
you.
had 2.
I'll go over there and
Just
bring that thing, kick it. Is it in there?
But then I also have
Ghostbuster that thing, is it in
3
there?
thirds.
Makes sense.
Well, before you have, and then this is who, Bart trying to do this?
Yeah.
This is
All right.
bullshit.
You kind of went down like
all new.
Is it in there?
hands and knees, and as you're standing up, Drivvin himself goes over there and he picks it up. He goes, "It worked.
Shake it.
It's in here." Yeah, it's definitely in here.
Sounds like a. Hold on.
It's definitely. Yeah. It's in here. We successfully trapped it. We'll rest tonight, get our strengths back. Tomorrow, we will make those minotaurs march to the 11th floor, and we will take it.
Alrighty then.
And that's where we're going to end
We're
for
on the
today.
12th floor.
Yeah, they already told you you're on the
Yeah,
12th floor.
I just couldn't
But yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
But that's where we're going to end that for
Why
today.
does summoning have to take 3 days?
Well,
30.
the thing is, if he didn't have as much help as he did, it probably would have taken 30, but that's also why he's been failing a lot, which is probably why those other demons that some of you saw that were swooping down, probably are in here, reason why they're here. Since
Some
his
people are
summonings keeps failing.
Apparently, Drivvin is one of them.
So,
I'm gonna just by myself and see if I can do this.
well,
And
you know,
then
He
I'm
is-
5 more
he
demons.
is naked.
when you're a caster that can use time stop, you think you could probably do it by yourself too.
Do it.
So
Well, Drivvin's a retard, and
Let's not fuck with him.
Yeah.
No.
Banish.
No.
For a minute.
For a
Run.
minute. And then run.
Enough time to run.
Yeah.
Time stop us if you're in a different realm.
for a minute.
But I bet
Yeah,
it's
I'm
charisma
dashing.
3 too. Though.
Yeah.
As he's using time stop,
Oh,
put him in another realm, so it's like 30 years forever, some shit like that. And the other realm,
Yeah, no.
he feels older.
Good.
But yeah, yeah.
Fun.
So you guys were successful in summoning this demon. It has been captured and encased in the gym.
I still don't know his name.
The
though,
gym
right?
that was
Beelzebub.
the gym that was
Jesus Christ.
the gym that was provided by a certain person to help.
I rolled perception to see if I recognize the jewel, and I don't.
Yeah. That checks for sure.
Yeah.
You think it's a different one? It's got to be a different one. Why would he give up that big of a gym?
Yeah.
Makes no sense. But it's also odd that he gave up a
To a
big gym
drow.
Yeah.
to begin with.
Right.
Dwarven gem.
Well, maybe it wasn't his. We don't know.
We'll know next time.
Something like that.
on
But-
this episode of Wheel of Sandwich.
Yes.
Jesus.
Here's your-
All right. So, guys, thank you so much for watching on that one. We definitely appreciate it. Sorry, it's been a month in between. We did have holidays, down 6 days, vacation days, so forth. We're trying to get back into a rhythm of being able to do videos more often. So bear with us as we're trying to work with schedules to get that back. Otherwise, I think that's it for me. You guys got anything to add? Want to add?
Text.
Okay. Well, I guess that's last call for me. Drunk Monkey 42. See you guys next week. Bye. Peace.
Doses.